Get a hot mic. We're just gonna be hot mic today. No stopping. This train's got no brakes. Let's give everyone a minute to come in while I pour myself a soda. A sody pop. And let it fizz. And tell everybody we're going live. Boom. Boom. Okay, Boomer, let's go. We've been live for 40 seconds. I think I want to grind in Crescent, actually. I think it'll just be faster. We're kind of at a point where efficiency is... like, no matter how much we grind, it's just going to be slow. Just because World 1 has low EXP yields. So, I think what's more important right now is just to try to get as much money as possible. And I'm pretty sure our best bet with that is to get Dumaxes. Actually, I should really open up my chat like a good streamer and not like a complete hoingus. I don't know why I didn't have my chat open. Pop out chat. And I'll open up restream chat too. As my eye twitches from the caffeine. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I think it'll be better to grind in Crescent. I think it'll just be faster. We get faster battles. We have likely more chances to get Dumaxes and stuff as good drops for cash. So I think that'll be the way to do it. Like, what are we at right now? Like 4,000 to level. 22,000 to level. Yeah, we're getting to a point where leveling is going to take a very long time. And we have like 1,350 gil. We got a bunch of mithril things. Glasses, leaf elf cape. Yeah, so we can get some... Wait, am I not having 4 Dumaxes on? Or do I just have 4 Dumaxes? No, we should definitely be using Dumaxes while grinding. But we have opportunities to get more Dumaxes here, and that's just more cash, and we don't necessarily need them yet, but of all the stuff we can have, of all the stuff we can use, angel rings are going to be our best accessory for this thing. Well, hang on. Fastest hand in the West? Yeah, I started real fast. I just started right away. I was like, no, don't worry about... not going to worry about doing anything cute. No, I flip my remote around. Get the volume on this down. We'll do a couple battles like usual. People can trickle in, and then we'll start Darkest Dungeon while we grind. We Berserking again. I wasn't expecting another one for some reason. Rick asked me if I was going to stream. I was going to answer no. Not today, but we're going to do it. So yeah. Whack the mole, whack the mole, whack that mole. Not today. We're just going to we're going to grind for probably 2 or 3 hours, depending on how I feel tonight. I kind of have stuff I need to do. I'm actually really happy because I got my bedroom like fully cleaned out, and it's like I just had a bunch of stuff all over my floor, so it was hard to walk around in there, and it's all cleaned out. My closet's clean, and I need to start working on my main room. And I started a little bit, but I need to just work on my main room, and then we'll be good. And then I'll do my kitchen and bathroom, and we'll be basically done cleaning. And it'll feel nice, and I'll just get rid of some extra stuff. Sheriff Doomed, fastest gun shiller around. Yeah, I mean, I just started right away, so it's like hot mic. We're just going live. Usually I kind of AFK for like 5 minutes because I think it's just people can get in the notification and trickle in and see what's up. But this time we'll just go for it. And yeah, we have opportunities to get Dumaxes here, which means I think if they sell for around 2,900 or 3,000 gil, which, you know, you start stacking them, and it adds up over time. Let's pause that. We're live, healthy. I'm gonna start Darkest Dungeon. Hey, what's this? One new comment. Oh, somebody left a comment on a review. Let's see. My gun review. Someone left a comment on my gun review. Buy a shitty Pentium, it'll run just fine. Okay, dude, sure. Sure. You're hosting, I'm hosting. I made this. You made this? I made this. Oh, you got the mixer pizza. The pizza emote. All those sparks. Might be popping in and out, need to shower and do a painting project thingy. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, this is gonna be pretty lackluster. I feel like on Fridays, like regular stream days, I guess, like Friday, Saturday, I'll probably care more about actually trying to push content. Like, we'll either be pushing Berserkers. We'll either be pushing Berserkers through the main story, like doing the actual Final Fantasy V content rather than grinding, or we'll try to be doing some more like boss content in Darkest Dungeon. Because what I'm going to do right now in Darkest Dungeon is quite literally just level up my guys and do basic dungeons to get accessories and trinkets and money. And that way, when we actually have come to like a weekend where it's like a real stream day, at the real stream time, we can try to do some of the actual kind of interesting content, like the boss fights and things like that. It's gonna suck for Final Fantasy V because we're just gonna get hard gated off by stuff. Is Sandworm immune to instant death? Unfortunately, yes. God, if it wasn't, it'd be so easy. We'd just fucking crush it. Painting project, nice dude. Yeah, I did a minor painting project. My mom had this mailbox she wanted painted, so I painted it, and it was covered, like, there was some like gross newspaper plastic sign taped to it, and I took it off, and then apparently underneath it had a little like type in it that said mail, like it's embossed. So I painted that white, so it's like a green mailbox now with the white embossed text. So it looks pretty good. I just spray painted it and then hand painted the mail. So it's like dark green with white, so like the text pops really nicely. I'm happy with it. I should probably paint in my house too, but it's pretty funny. Oh, Sticky Rick's hosting me too. Thanks. Thanks, Dave, and thanks, Rick, for your auto host. I should add you to my host, Rick. Remind me to do that after the stream ends. Remind me to do that. I'll add you guys. I'll add anyone who streams to my stream auto host. If you want added, just add me, because it's super easy to set up. Let's see how we're doing. So yeah, I kind of want to see how much EXP we get per battle here. Galoof needed, I think, 22,000 to level up. Hold on, you reviewed Gun? Oh. I didn't review Gun for the channel. I reviewed it on Steam. So the Gun review on Steam was... Oh, that's low. Oh, that's low. Oh my god, that's real low. I still think it'll be more efficient because we don't take a lot of damage here and we get a lot of money. And I kind of care more about money than levels at this point, so... I'm gonna switch it to Darkest Dungeon with my cool transition. Kia! Get out of there, Final Fantasy V, it's Darkest Dungeon time, okay. Open up the Shepherd's Glen Estate and let's go. I'll do what I can to gas up the boys. Anything we can. I honestly don't know how important hosting is, but... if someone like randomly stumbles on the Twitch channel and someone else is streaming, sure. Why not? I guess we could go here. Okay, what are we doing? Stagecoach. We have full. Cultist. Ooh, an Eldritch Slayer Arbalist. That might be really good, actually. Do we have an Arbalist? If I have one, she's level 0. Balance and spiritual. Like, that's good. That kind of sucks. So does that. Maybe we just... Okay, let's ditch. Get out of here. Throw him out. Where's the throw him out button? Dismiss here. Yes. I would probably rather have Eldritch Slayer on my ARB list. Oh, it's an Eldritch Slayer, this guy. Fuck, maybe we should take him. Who else do I have that's level 0? Demores, skilled gambler, warrior of light. Okay, you're fucking outsies. Why can't I get rid of him? Why can't I get rid of him? Is there a reason I cannot get rid of this guy? That's fine. Get rid of him. Cool. I'll take him. So now we've got, because I think Eldritch Slayer is gonna be like super important. Call it a hunch. That's my guess. Daredevil balanced. I think this is so terrible for a musketeer, but oh well. Okay, so what do we got? Let's sort that out. So we switched out some guys who had better things. Rosé. She's got Eldritch Hater too. That's really good. Auto hosting is extremely good if someone popular is hosting you, so in this case, yeah. Time for Bob to shine. Also, FF is sound priority. Oh shit, you're right. Not anymore. Good call. Good thing I read it before we started doing shit. Okay. Evasive. See, the problem is we have no... You got no money. That's the big problem right now. We got no money. Rick has fucking rabies. Brappy's probably got something. Calm. Funky. He's got a lot of stuff, actually. Codex. Codex is full up. Like, it'd be nice to lock some of these down. Like, Manslayer is pretty nice, too, actually. Like, I'd like to lock these down. Maybe we just do a level 0. So I'll pitch in and say the sound is stuck on FF, but I prefer the soundtrack on that anyways. That's one of the reasons that Turn-Based Tuesday was just killed. It was almost entirely because I think I was playing Slay the Spire, but it had like FF5 priority, so... And it got out of sync somehow, so it was just really dumb. Gentle Tide Town Event. Apprentice level 1. That seems pretty good. Long, level 1, Apprentice level 1. So I can bring some level 2 guys for this. Who would be good? I want to get some level 1 boys up. Eldritch Slayer's kind of nice. Fading and Fragile. Oh, those are bad. Oh, those are terrible. All the stuff in here is Eldritch, so she might be okay. Let's take her in the back line. He's got Eldritch Slayer too. Actually, she did trinkets while I'm here. Equip all trinkets. Do we have anything for the Arbalist? Hello, base department. Thank you. That's actually probably really good too. 20% move skill chance plus 30%. I want the move resist, I think. I don't know if there's anything that move resists in here, but I want it just because she's useless everywhere else except the back row. I should actually check her skills. Sniper shot, I assume that's the same as aim shot. I kind of want this one, Battlefield Bandage. I don't think we need Rallying Flare, so let's go back and quickly put her in here. I don't know if an Arbalist is actually going to be better. Should take the Mark too. Probably these 4. Just buy everything, fuck it. Even though I'm just like, I need money. Take that. Blind Fire. I probably want Mark. These two probably. Who was I gonna take? Let's bring Rick along. We can get Rick a level here. He's got Elder Chader too. Oops. Whoops. Whoops! Okay. This is a long dungeon as well, so... We're definitely gonna want a healer. Sort by class? I want to sort by class. Dufour. Don't want that. Not. We're going to the Cove, so no. Hot Trot. Ablumatomia? Sure, you can come with me. Let's give Rick some trinkets before we go. Bleed resist, blight resist. Oh, bleeds aren't very good in here. Oh well, whatever. -8 dodge. Probably want that. Put that on. Let's give him just tons of protect. This actually. Oh, we should put that on her maybe. Oh, I guess who's our second gonna be? Guy Fieri. What's he got? Beast Hater. Zoophilia. We can bring him, maybe. Just give him big boy accuracy. That bleed amulet's actually not terrible. Maybe give him that instead of this, and then give him the cloak. 10 dodge, 10% stress. I know I have a healing charm. Probably this. I think that's good. What skills does he have? Holy Lance, that's kind of garbage. I need to buy him skills. She's got everything she needs. No, she doesn't. I need to go back. I have to go back. Fucking rabies, yeah. Whoops. Sorry. Your brain's gonna swell and there's nothing we're gonna do about it. I want Dazzling Light. So, yeah, boom, boom. Hugement, Dazzling Light in the heels is usually a good start. So let's get rid of that over there. Makes her good in position 3. Ricky, what do Ricky got? We got everything next. Peche. If somebody wants to name this guy, we can name him. Also, yes and yes. Fucking rabies. I like the juxtaposition of the dark and serious game with the really energetic music. Yeah, well, I mean, we should be using the music on the focus game. I mean, I like Final Fantasy V's battle theme. I think it's fine, but that's fine. We should name this guy. What do we want to name him? You know what? I'll name him. Fuck you guys. El Diablo. No. El Paco Loco. No, what's the guy's name in Sunset Riders? El Greco? Whatever. Paco Loco is fine. Is it maybe a little bit, I don't know, culturally insensitive? Maybe. I don't know. Not Stunning Blow. I want this too, probably. I should take them all. Give him a stress, whatever. Let's figure it out. Don't want Holy Lances in the front row. Do that for the stress. I probably want Stunning Blow. I think we'll do this instead. Like, that's fine. I think we're good. I think we're hot to trot here. Are there ways to make Darkest Dungeon less difficult, or is it a painful experience all the way through? You can play on like an easier mode. We're going here for this one. You can play on an easier mode. But it's just a lot of experience. Like, from what I've played. I haven't played a ton of it. Like I'm still pretty amateurish, honestly. Let's be real. Take a key and take a bunch of torches. I take so many torches that I'm gonna run out of fucking cash. Name him Solitaire from Dark Souls. Oh, Solaire. It's too late. He's El Paco Loco. El Senor Slayer. Sphincter Slayer. Does he wield the wielder of the rump reamer? We got a scout. I'm cool with that. Damn, this is huge. 90% of rooms. Holy hell, we gotta go everywhere. Dude. I guess we go this way first. What's in the box?
Handsome reward for a task well performed.
It's just a box. Like that torch, baby. And you could probably mod it. Yeah, there's radiant mode, which is like a bit easier. It's not like freebie easy, but it's easier. So I think if you're gonna play, everyone says like don't turn the DLC on, except the DLC characters, so you can get like this boy, and I forgot who the other one is. Who's the other DLC character? I don't remember. Is that your washing machine? It is. It should turn off soon. Sorry. I gotta wash a lot of socks. Okay. All these socks aren't gonna wash themselves. I swear, I found like 13 pairs of socks under my bed. But yeah, it wouldn't be a West stream if there wasn't some obnoxious background noise, right? Such as drills and hammers and washing machines. I can turn it off if it's really annoying people, but for right now, I'm gonna just keep it on. 6. She's fucking useless. Good battle heal. I think he just stunned this guy maybe. He should bleed out too. Yeah. No turn for you, idiot. So many crusty socks. They weren't crusty. It's just what happens is I obviously when I go to bed I have my socks on and it's just like I get into bed and I just kick my socks off. So I just like use my foot and take one sock off and then use my other foot and take my other sock off. And then I just kick them over the bed. And then I had a bunch of shit all over my floor, so obviously stuff probably just got kicked around and it all ended up under my bed. Just children. No. The drill hammer meta is what puts the stream on another level. It's pretty fucking funny. I don't know about that, but it's always a good little meme, I guess. How about a dazzling light? Just stun this guy. Get him out of here. He's probably dead. 4 damage round for 2 rounds. I'm gonna pop. I don't want to bleed though. Let's kill him. Get out of here. Get the heck out of my game, idiot. Right in your stupid idiot face for idiots. Wait, is that an obstacle? That's probably smart going this way because then there's an obstacle they don't have to deal with. We gotta remember, we gotta play 2 games at the same time. We gotta play 2 games at the same time. Ooh. A beach battle for beach boys. Plus dodge, plus scouting, plus monster surprised. Hey, it worked! Look at that. Oh, these guys are unholy too. Nice, okay. So maybe it was the right call bringing our boy here. 4 damage. That's not enough! Damage mod minus 50%. Okay, now it is. So now he's dead. I should try to stun this guy, I guess.
A singular strike.
He's kind of low, actually. I could try to stun him. I'm just gonna keep stress healing, I guess. I mean, I have the camps, but I kind of don't want to use them. I don't know why. There's something about using the camps that doesn't sit well with me. Like it's a bit of a pussy move. Gargling grab. Don't grab him. He's got the lowest HP, you dick. The flagellation. 4 damage. 4 HP. You know what that means. He's dunzo. He's dunzo, kiddo. Sniper shot. Nice. She wasn't useless. Probably because we've given her like 10 accuracy. Okay, he was stunned. He's not stunned anymore. I'll grab my precious valuables. 750 each.
But a victory nonetheless.
Oh, I can stack those. Okay, never mind. We're fine. We're fine. We're Gucci. Rabies is pretty good from what I remember. The problem is the lowered accuracy. Yeah, I think he's got a pretty good base accuracy anyways. So yeah, Rabies kind of sucks, but he gets extra damage, so it's like it's not like the worst one. There are bad ones. Like there are just like really fucking bad ones.
Paid for in blood.
Citrines 250 each. I think I'll pass on those there, Chief. I need my key to open up doors. At least you don't get the dude stolen by biker mutants when your camp just snake nightmares. Rip fly guy. Oh, did he? Oh, he just got fucking abducted? I wonder what happened to him. He's just gone. I'm like, okay, fine. But apparently he just got stolen. He came in at night and just took him away from you. Kinda wanna bleed these guys even 50%. I can stun that guy. Let's bleed both of these guys. 3 damage round for 3 rounds. I guess sniper shot this guy. Okay, he's dead. We had just enough damage. I'm gonna stun this guy, I guess. I don't want him blowing up. Or grab me with his little banana grabbers, okay? Or not. Fine. Whatever. May suggest a cultist, plague doctor, Hellion, plus your choice. Take that skill that lets Hellion clear bleed. Oh, so I can use the occultist to heal the Hellion. Sure. Just remind me when I do party comps. I'll see what I got. I'll see what I got. Just remind me when we get back in there. He got abducted and eaten by mutants. Oh my god. I mean, he was a bug boy after all. punish the wicked by murdering them with your little flail thing. With big salty balls on it. Okay, let's just do a party heal. Nice. Big boy heal for big boys. I guess we can only use Bola shot. The Ebola shot, he's dead. He just doesn't know it yet. We just keep stress healing people, I guess, with the little banner. A little flag. Keeping everybody's morale boosted.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Answer this text real quick. Huh, she can't hit anything. Okay, I guess just patch up yourself. Yeah, I think the Musketeer is, I don't know. I think the Musketeer looks like a better character design. I don't know what it is. Just a preference thing. This guy kind of looks out of place with the rest of the armor, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just wrong. This guy's dead. Just party heal again. Everybody is dead. He's dead. My team is dead. Negative 20% chance of party surprised. I think I might have one of those already, but I kind of want it. Oh my god, dude. I don't need bandages. I need gold, actually. Ugh, this sucks. Okay, whatever. I'm so upset. Okay, fine. Let's just go. There's an obstacle here. We can use one of our shovels.
Another mariner.
We got 3 of them.
Another misfortune.
Oh man, maybe this is a bad idea coming this way. But we kind of have to explore everything. Oh, hang on. This is really good. Oblublatomia, flawed release. I should probably get rid of flawed release, because that's... Fragile and fading. Those are both pretty bad. Torn rotator, sickly, and hagwood. I'm going to get rid of... I don't know if we use the arbalist, but... getting rid of flawed release is... Wait, what? What? Go on! You could have gotten rid of the good one. You dick. You dick game. Every other time I did it, it literally did, it just worked its way up. So I'm like, oh, it'll just get rid of the closest one. No. Fuck you. We're gonna get rid of the one we want to get rid of. Stashed heirlooms. Oh, come on. Come on. 750. Let's take that. I'm gonna start running out of stuff soon. Okay, what do we got? 50, 50, 60, 50, 60. Okay. There you go. 60% chance. Get him. Do it. Do it, Vestal. You're definitely the most rogue character. Okay. I guess we'll go down first. Could skip this room, but... I kind of just want to clear everything just in case there's, like... I mean, we're doing okay. 50, 50, 60. You're up again, Vestal. Damn it. Damn it.
Watch your step.
I kind of just want to get through this as much as possible.
If only treasure
can,
could staunch the flow.
Like, we need gold. Let's take heirlooms. Oh, well, whatever. Okay. We could camp. Probably camp when I get here, maybe. Was that a room battle with treasure? How beautiful. I think I might skip that room. The thing is, it would suck to have to go back. Can I zoom out? God, the controls aren't so bad. It would suck to go back. I think I'll just do that one. I would prefer... Oh, fuck. How do these things work? Like, when you get to, like, too far, it becomes really hard to get through a door, which is kind of hilarious. Okay, where are we at? Actually, crap, do I have stuff open in the background? Oh, that's just nothing. This is all fine to be open. I got a bunch of windows open for no reason. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're back, sorry. I just had to close some stuff. I could mark a guy, just bullshot shot on me. So this guy's toast, right? 4 damage, 4 HP. Oftentimes that's enough. I'm gonna stun this guy so it doesn't stress me out. Just looking at him stressing me out. Hugement. I'll stun this guy too. I'm stunning everybody. I mean, that's kind of the stuff you're not going to really think about when you're first playing, is like how good it is to stun people. Like, you're probably just like, I want to kill these guys, so I'll use my damage attack. And it's like, oh, I could have stunned them and prevented them from attacking me and killing me. And that's very good. Muy bien, if you will. Bullet shot again there.
As the fiend falls,
He's got 1 HP. Literally 1 HP. We're gonna stress you instead. Just use Hugement. Kill him with the Hugement. Hugement? It's so big. We're not gonna use any of that garbage. Let's go.
on to the task's end.
Why are you getting stressed out? We're just in the cave that killed Chauncey. Nothing bad ever happened in this cave, okay? Chauncey was not our friend. He was just some loser who happened to come to the cave by accident because I clicked on the wrong quest, okay? You shouldn't be afraid of the cave just because Chauncey died in here. You're stunned. Probably should have stunned one of the back row guys. Doesn't really matter. Just stun one of them. Big boy crit though. Hell yeah, dude. 4 to 8 damage. This bullet shot, dude. 2 to 4 damage. And give him the old truffle shuffle. Put him in the back row. Fine, whatever. Okay, probably stun somebody. You get stunned. Get that ass banned. Hey, what the hell, dude? You're supposed to get stunned. You need one job. Kill Jester. Why is kill censored? Oh, I gotta turn it to live chat. Hang on. I don't know why. I don't know why top chat's a thing. It should just be live chat, especially if you're streaming. I'll show that. Cause I don't know why it's censored kill Jester. Maybe because it said kill in it. And killing's a bad thing for bad boys. He's right shit, yeah. Oh my god, it keeps... I have to keep doing it. Yeah, it blocked that one too. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, still 38. Oh, Butts made it to 39. Okay, that's nice. Galoof is 10k away, and we made about 20,000 gil. So we're doing okay, actually. It's probably actually slightly faster to grind here, in retrospect. We just go through battles way quicker here, and that's probably the way to do it instead of trying to do harder battles slower. Because the mini dragons take a while to kill. So we definitely want to avoid... We definitely want to avoid the mini dragons if possible. Like, the fight is good for like, it's high yield per battle, but the battles are a lot slower. So, doing faster battles is probably the correct choice. Kind of want the blood, but... Oh man, we're already like almost out of torches, holy shit. I think I actually have enough blood. Well, I'm sure I don't have enough blood, because once people start getting infected, it'll be bad news, but until that happens... yeah. Whatever. Come what may. Let's keep going. Then we can hit up these curios. Maybe there's something curious in those curios for me. Let's say Chop Chat is more understandable if you're a bigger channel, but I wish there was an option. Oh, you know what? I can do something. Damn it, no. I'm gonna give you guys a call to arms. If you're in chat right now. So what I can do is I can approve users from my channel. I don't have a comment for you guys. So if you want to go to one of my videos and leave a comment on like a new comment on my channel, I can... It's 1,000 gold. Take those. I can set you guys to approved users. I just don't. You guys haven't left a comment in a while. Use this again. But if you leave a comment on a video, I can make you an approved user, and it should make it so you should be fine in live streams. I think. I could be dead wrong. Let's just camp. Like, we got so much shit. Okay, what do we got here? Heal 20%. Probably do that. Maybe 20% stress. Prevents nighttime ambush. Let's do that one. But then I can go and, like, once the stream's over, I will make sure to approve you guys. 5. Is this like remove mortality debuffs? Plus 3 speed, heal 30. I guess that's the one. Got 2. Blight and remove bleeding. Minus 15% stress before rounds. Sure, whatever. I'll have to comment on that community post. Yeah, okay. I'll use that then. I have to like the thing is you have to have a comment to like I don't know, to use as like the catalyst, like always approve this user's message on the channel. I never forget to, and I can't do it in a live stream for some reason, because I don't know, YouTube is not the most ahead of the curve when it comes to live streams, I think. But I do agree with Dave. It's probably because the big streamers get a lot of things like super chat and shit. And you probably get a lot of spam and garbage. like, oh man, that stream today was so bad. It doesn't even feel like it was today. But that stream from Jeff Keighley and the boys at Epic was just the worst. I honestly can't believe it. Like, you're sitting in chat watching this thing, hoping for like it said game reveal. Like, that's not. That wasn't on us, right? Like, it said game reveal. And it was like a tech demo and some Fortnite garbage. Like, come on, man. I called in everybody to have a good chat with the boys in the stream, take the piss out of it, and then no, nothing happened. It was like the second time I did that today. I guess I'll just punish this guy. It's close by. $600 gil. It's actually quite a bit. Like, oh god, that was today. Yeah, it didn't feel like today, did it? It doesn't feel like today. It felt like it was like yesterday, 2 days ago, a literal eternity ago. As we sit and watch. Nice crit. As we sit there just hoping, praying for literally anything to happen. as Tim Sweeney's plasma ball goes off in the distance. In the middle of his floor. Just fucking plasma ball. It's unfortunate about YouTube. Hold on, I must consult the orb. Yeah. My plasma orb. That's how he got his idea for Fortnite and for Gears of War. It was all from that plasma orb on the ground. He just shuts the lights off and sits cross-legged in front of the orb with his hands on it.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Wait, what? Hang on, what the fuck? What are you saying, Manny? I was asleep during it? Yeah, you missed literally nothing. It sucks that I missed it. I was more than a sleepy boy. I was a fucking corpse this morning. Fixing, my bed breaking was, the best thing that happened to me. I had no idea how much my mattress was sagging. And then, I had no idea how much my mattress was actually sagging. And now, now that I fixed it, it's, so firm and so flat. I woke up today and, I actually felt really good about waking up. My alarm went off. And I woke up, when my alarm went off, and I felt really good. And I had no idea how much my mattress was sagging. It was crazy. It was sagging a lot. Just because it had, no support in the center. And that's probably why I haven't been sleeping well, is because of all this garbage. But it definitely helped a lot. And fixing it was a good choice. And then now my bedroom's clean, it feels good. So things are looking up for old Wesley. I've seen it linked at work, in your Discord, to death on Twitter, in art Discords I'm in. I'm so fucking over it already. Every dev is going to use that as a reason to pick Unreal now. I mean, it doesn't really matter what people use. It's fine. Unreal, there's... realistically, Max, you probably know this. You probably know this just as much as anyone, but like all of the game engines are just a preference thing, right? Like they all kind of do similar stuff, and some stuff is going to be better in some engines than others, but for the most part, everything's going to be pretty reasonable. And you know, if you like Max, you like C#. You like using C#, so Unity's great for you. I'm not a big, like, I would prefer to use C#, so I would probably use Unity, even though I've had issues with it in the past. But you can use Godot, which I don't know why it's called Godot. It should be called Godot, because the mascot is a robot, so that just makes sense. I don't know why they call it Godot. They're probably French. And so you could use Godot, like, if you just want to make, like, a little 2D game with sprite animation, Game Maker's fine. I mean, Rick is playing games that are made in RPG Maker, so RPG Maker's another option if you want to make an RPG. And it's not like some of the games that Rick has played are like even just like super bad JRPG or RPG Maker games. Like Hylex is pretty unique, and I'm pretty sure that was made in RPG Maker. And Lisa's pretty unique, and that was made in RPG Maker. Though I do kind of think Lisa would have been better in not RPG Maker, because the combat looks pretty basic. Ya basic. Lisa combat, ya basic. Okay. Well, let me put it on. I'm out of torches, that's why. Let's go here. We're just gonna hit up all the rooms. I can use this here. Travis Scott, yo. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man. Screw your journal page, I'm gonna take that torch. Oh yeah, and Twitter and Instagram integration for Fortnite, yeah, like who gives a fuck? Like honestly, it's just trash. Endless trash. Oh, it was nice knowing you, Torch. We used you and abused you, now it's time to go back. In case you didn't think Fortnite was cancerous enough. Oh yeah, he's the whatever that he's probably like a SoundCloud rapper or something. I don't fucking know. But he's one of those guys. First Hylex was RPG Maker, the second was Unity. Yeah, it kind of shows. What does this give us? This gives us a thing, right? I need to think about this. Does this give us a buff? What do we need to use? That gives us stress if we use a shovel on it. We don't really care if Sticky Rick gets stressed because it's kind of his thing. So let's try it. Okay, well, not great. He gets rapturous. He might slug our team a bit, but that's fine. It's fine. I'm not crying. I didn't make a mistake. Oh, Dave left a comment. I don't think Dave, like I said, people leave a comment. I don't think Dave needs to because Dave's a moderator, so I'm pretty sure he's exempt and he gets auto approval for his comments. A large clam for large clam boys. Today was the day Brad lived. He did live. He was pretty good. Wait, how did he get back here? Was I surprised? Whatever. He can move to the front. The Arbalest can't, though. Yeah, I mean, Hylex looked fine. I mean, Hylex has a pretty unique system for walking around. Like it doesn't look like an RPG Maker game. Let's put it that way. That's fine. Who gives a fuck? Unfortunately, a lot of people, we aren't the target demographic for games anymore. Getting stressed is my thing. No, it's just you're the flagellant, whatever. You're the flatulence. Okay. No heal for you, I guess. You're the flatulence, so you need the stress. You know, the pressure, when the pressure builds is when you do your best performance. Back to. Well, Holy Lance would have been nice here. Whatever, it's just stress healing. Probably already approval, but I went ahead and left a comment on the community post enemy just in case. Yeah. It's fine. It's good. Whatever. I'll try to remember everybody after the stream. Just remind me. I'm gonna set up auto hosting too for Rick and whoever else. Like if you stream and you want auto hosting on Twitch or Mixer or whatever, just tell me. It'd be kind of nice if you just had like, you know, if YouTube had like auto hosting or something too. Damn, this guy's getting his ass kicked. And it's all because he doesn't want me to heal him. My bias is I'm frustrated with artists and friends coming to me asking if I know Unreal, when what they're doing, the art, could be ported to Unity just as easily. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you know, it's just how it is. Like, people are gonna use whatever they want. Sometimes people are gonna use whatever they fucking hear is good, so... I don't know. Like, if they... It can be annoying if they know you're working in Unity, and then they ask you stuff about Unreal. I guess that could be annoying, but... I'm gonna hit this guy once to bleed her to death. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Well, I'm not brappy. The flatulence. Maybe we should make a fart party and get the flatulence, brappy. Who else would have good fart synergy? They were bragging about it being a landmark as a virtual concert, which is so fucking stupid. I'm left speechless. I mean, that's not even true, because they've been doing like I don't know, the Miku stuff has always been like a virtual concert, so it's like, yeah, okay, sure, dude. I literally, like, I don't know, I checked out. We were just talking shit with the boys. Like, I was watching Timmy's fucking Plasma Ball. That's all I was watching during that fucking thing. Right before coming to the stream, somebody pinged me just to ask if I'd seen a demo. I can't escape it. Oh, I mean, like the demo, like, okay, let's be honest. That demo for like Unreal 5 is fucking meaningless. I think somebody here linked like the demo for Unreal 3 or whatever. It's just fluff. Like, it doesn't make too much difference. Like, sure, like you'll want to be using the most up-to-date version probably. But if you're working on a game and you're pretty fucking deep, I wouldn't like just switch. Like, I probably wouldn't just switch to Unreal 5 on a whim. I'd probably keep using Unreal 4 and just finish my project out and then start the new one in Unreal 5. But like, you just gotta work with what you got. I'm sure Unreal 5 is just a big new hype shit for the moment. I should die down sooner or later. Yeah, it's just because it's new. Like, no one will give a shit, and eventually. When it comes to this complete garbage for launch like Unreal 4 did, they'll shut up real quick. Went to an Unreal... Wait, what does it say? Went to an Unreal Engine showcase last year. I was hoping they'd show off how to use the engine for newbies, but it ended up just being a teaser of new functions. I think, honestly, like, for a new player, or a new game maker, your best bet is probably Unity, honestly. Because Unreal's blueprints aren't gonna teach you shit. Like, the drag and drop shit is not helpful.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Can I holy water this? No. I guess we're busting it open with a shovel.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Grab that. No, we're full up on cash.
Home.
Full up on the dosh. I guess we have to head back now. Okay, we're here. So do I go this way? I think that's like, okay, whatever. Let's go this way. Did we get anything? The message. Weapon tinker. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. But yeah, I think Unity's probably the best new player-friendly or new programmer-friendly 3D engine. Because there's a shitload of tutorials. There's a lot of documentation to read. Not that the other ones don't have documentation, it's just like... There's tons of documentation for Unity. There's tons of tutorials to figure out how to get things working. I mean, I talked with Max about this, but there's a lot of tutorials that aren't particularly good because they don't teach you great practices, I think. Ditch the bandages. Do I want this? Those curios are pretty good. But like, yeah, we were talking about with Max about this. There's a lot of tutorials like on just how to get something working, which kind of sucks ass because it doesn't really teach you how to do it properly. But it's like, oh, here's how you get something working. And for like an early project, like a first project, that's probably all you really care about. It's just getting it working. Then once it's working, you can kind of adjust from there. But it gives you a really good overview. Again, one of the things like Game Maker and Godot Like, I guess Game Maker probably more so than Godot. Like, Game Maker is good if you want to make a 2D game. So again, there's a lot of tutorials for it. And it's simple to set up stuff. But yes, I would say that probably your best bet is Unity for now. Unreal is powerful, undoubtedly, but it's not necessarily better or worse than Unity. I was transfixed by the orb. Yeah, he just touches the orb. Why didn't he touch it? I would be touching that orb all the fucking time. Tim Sweeney's Tesla product placement. I must consume. That's a good one. Not Premiere, not Final Cut. It's got to be DaVinci. No, you have to be using Avid because it's the new hype shit. Oh my god, dude, no. Like, Dave, I'm still shocked that you don't have, like, Photoshop. It blows my fucking mind. I couldn't fathom trying to make graphics without Photoshop. I'll be having some fun with RPG Maker for now, but I'll definitely look into Unity later once it looks like a safe choice. Yeah. If you just want to make a small RPG project, RPG Maker is probably good. And like I said, it's not like there's a bunch of RPG Maker shovelware, like undoubtedly. There's probably shitloads of garbage RPG Maker games. But then you get stuff that's pretty cool, like Hylex and Lisa, that are pretty unique and at least moderately interesting. And that's good, because like, when it comes down to it, it doesn't matter what you make your game in. What matters is your game. So if your game's shitty, it doesn't matter that you made it in Unity or Unreal 4 or Game Maker or Godot or RPG Maker. It's just a bad game. But if you have a good game, it also doesn't matter what you made it in. So you should prioritize making the game and just use the engine that you're comfortable with making. You know? The demo looks great, don't get me wrong. Plenty of cool Unreal stuff, and most of it looks the same all the time. Why is no one talking about Dead Static Drive that's made in Unreal and it looks unique? Good question. Like, that was kind of just like them patting themselves on the back, you know, cranking one out for themselves. Like, look how cool we are, all this shit, right? It's fine, but a lot of it was like PR fluff, right? They didn't really show anything different than like Unreal 4 from what I saw. Like, it's like, yes, you got a bunch of triangles and shit. Yes, the new lighting actually looked pretty good, but it's not necessarily better than the old lighting, I'd imagine. Step of crit. I like that. That's a big boy. Gotta be honest, Unreal Engine 5 doesn't look all that much better than 4 to me. It probably is not that big of a difference. Like, honestly. We're kind of over the part, like, where we're at now, we're kind of over the part where we just have huge leaps and bounds. Like, moving forward, we're not going to have these massive leaps like we did. Like, PS1 to PS2 was fucking huge. Undoubtedly was a big jump. You know, but I think we're kind of over that hump, and from going forward, the steps we go through are going to be smaller and smaller. And probably more akin to stuff like, we get more characters on screen. We get more... that's not the one I wanted. Oops, that's also not the one I wanted this. We get more characters on screen, we get more shit on screen, and it doesn't necessarily look better. It just looks kind of different, you know? Like, it's not going to look graphically superior. It's going to look like there's more shit going on. It's going to have better stable frame rates and shit. Hopefully. I mean, it's totally fucking possible that, you know, we're probably still going to get shit like Assassin's Creed Unity at launch, where people have no fucking face, you know? That's just how it's going to be. Watch out for the Shambler. We dark with no torches. Well, we got some torch back, but yes, we're out of torches. Watch out for the Shambler. Well, come what may. That's how it is. Making my graphic processing work out fine without it. If I needed to get serious, then I would take the time to learn GIMP, but I'm good for now. Yeah. I've been clutched by the consumers. I have to consume product. I have to consume Adobe product. To keep going on RPG Maker, use whatever you're comfortable with. Yeah, I think if you just want to make a fun little RPG Maker's totally fun. It's probably got some good tools for you, actually. But if you wanted to make something a little more substantial, like maybe you want to have like 3D movement, like Hylix 2, RPG Maker is probably not the thing you want to do. Like, let's say you wanted to make, like, Super Mario RPG style, where you can, like, run around in a 3D world. You probably would be better off using something other than RPG Maker, because RPG Maker is probably not structured to have, like, complex 3D movement. And that's totally okay. You just gotta pick your, engine based on what you like and what it's capable of. And I think RPG Maker is inherently simple. The biggest thing is the dynamic global illumination, also for developers not having to manually make LODs. Yeah, the lighting looked good. I saw the little slider thing, and it looked fucking good, and he just changed it, and it looked really good. And I think that is probably pretty good for, just out of the, like, in-engine stuff without having to go to the external add-ons and plugins is probably really good. Because lighting makes a huge difference. I think it's probably a little underrated a lot of the time. I have a couple of story ideas I like to make myself, but I don't think they're real ambitious. Would probably still take a lot of work. Yes. Any game project is going to be a huge undertaking, no matter what. Even if it's just like you want like a little 1-hour game, it's still going to be a very, very big undertaking. Even if it doesn't seem like it would be. Should always, when you're thinking about a game, you should always think that it's going to be more work than it is. Or more work than you think it will be. Have fun deleting everything in your Xbox fridge so you can render a cave in high definition. What the fuck, man? Still going back and forth on getting RPG Maker for PS4 when it comes out, since it's supposed to be extremely user-friendly while still allowing a ton of freedom. You should probably just buy the PC one, if you're going to get any version, because it's probably easier to work on your PC. I imagine working on your PS4 probably sucks ass. You probably don't have to type anything. I used to have RPG Maker for PS2, I think, or PS1. I think I got rid of it because it's kind of just trash. It's stupid. Like, I'm gonna make an RPG. I'm not gonna make it on my fucking PlayStation, you know? RPG Maker on 3DS is fucking trash, by the way. I wasted my money. Yeah, I think if you're gonna get RPG Maker, you should probably get it for PC. I think that's kind of a... Like, if you're gonna actually do any kind of work, you should probably do it on PC, because... Or I guess Mac, whatever, your fucking computer. Just because, at the end of the day, you're not gonna fucking really have the same tools as you would on a PS4. They said that there's tens of billions of triangles. That means you need to have all that on your hard drive somewhere. Yeah, I think that's probably just like I think that's them kind of jerking. Like I said, I think it's them kind of jerking off a little bit, because yes, it looked good, but that was a tech demo, and I wouldn't be surprised for 1 second if that was pre-rendered. Like it wouldn't shock me at all if it was pre-rendered. Even though they showed the slider and shit, I know, it's just... You gotta look behind the curtain sometimes, and I'm pretty sure that that's that. Is RPG Maker on 3DS? What the hell? Yeah, put it on everything. Is Goblet Grotto RPG Maker? Goblet Grotto is Unity. Never mind then. It's so incredibly basic. Like, let's say I want an item that heals me and buffs my defense at the same time. Not allowed, fuck you. Yeah, dude. You're gonna have a lot... You're gonna have... There's going to be concessions to simplicity, or complexity, rather. And I'm sure the PC one is probably a lot more in-depth with what you can do. Like, Lisa's got quite a bit of shit you can do. Keep in mind they're pushing the PS4 version to have mouse and keyboard support. I was supposed to be extremely good with the major limitation of only being included assets being available. And there's going to be a lot of annoying shit that you can't really get around. Like, you're gonna have to make assets if you want a game, right? You can't just use like the base RPG Maker assets are not going to cut it, so you have to do a bunch of shit. And you're gonna have to make like okay, like look at Final Fantasy V in the corner there. You're gonna have to make sprites. Like, obviously the guy who did Lisa and Hylix, they made all their own art. Like, Hylix is a great example of making your own sprites. Because holy shit, that guy just, like, everything in that game was him doing stop motion, right? And it looks really unique as a result. But if he had, like, try to imagine Hylix if he had just used, like Don Miguel from RPG Maker, right? Like, it wouldn't be nearly the same game, even if it was still the same level of weird, right? You can't have that with Don Miguel. I also like that the people who don't own RPG Maker can still download onto their PS4 for free. They did that as well with the PS4 version. Probably a good thing. Oh my god. Do I even need these? How much are these worth? That's $750. I imagine this is probably worth more than $750. Am I wrong? 250 times 5. These are not fucking worth a whole lot, you know? That chest might be locked. I'm gonna take that. Break it open. It's trapped! Damnation is correct. I think we'll go down twice. Easier. Pack contains loot. Oh, nice. We were actually able to pick everything up for once in our goddamn lives. God damn it. Same with Space Funeral. Very unique sprite work. Yeah, I mean that's what's gonna put your game apart. Like I know. Like, one of the first things you do when you're making a game is you kind of get the background stuff working. So whenever I was making a little project that nobody ever saw, I was talking to Max about this earlier, I made a box. Like, you have your main character be like a square, just because you want to get something on screen. And then I had a little thing in the corner that was like, he's jumping, so it had like a little up arrow. He's falling, it had a little down arrow. You know, he's moving to the right, so there was a little right arrow. And then there was, like, you know, climbing a ladder, and I drew a little ladder in the corner just to, like, show that the states were working and things were changing. But if you have, like, if you're trying to show someone your game, and you have a fucking box as the main character, like, no one gives a shit. One of the most, like, if your game has bad art, it's gonna give a very bad impression. And it's going to make it look like you have no progress because you don't have any art. So even programmer art is better. It's part of why, like, Minecraft's iconic look is mostly because Notch had shitty programmer art that caught on because he never updated it. He just made programmer art, and people liked the look, and he kept with it. I always go through this phase where I want to make a short game, but don't want to spend so much time and effort making one, so I never do it. That, and I suck at being creative. Well, you're not gonna make a game if you don't try. So you gotta hard commit. And the older I get, the more it's like, I'm running low on years these days. There's less years than there used to be. So if I want to make a game, it's kind of like I better hunker down and do it soon. And it might happen. I still might do it. Just gotta figure out what I want to make. Like most things, I kind of want to figure out what would be ideal for me. Obsessed with cleanliness. I should probably get rid of the stuff on this guy because this is pretty bad. That's also pretty bad. I think his are worse. I don't have one. Soothing to the mind. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Don't give me the buffs. The Shia LaBeoufs. Just want to see what's in here, and then we'll just get the fuck out of here. Dark 2. Oh my god. No battle. Let's get the fuck out of here. So we got a blue, which is nice. Nice to get a blue. Say the art doesn't have to be great either, but it can't be the default shit. Yeah, you have to have it look like something. You know, it's gotta look like something. It's gotta be eye-catching. Oh, that's bad. That's probably fine. Fear of Eldritch. God damn it. You had one job. That was not to be afraid of Eldritch. Can relate. My only advice is don't beat yourself up for stopping. You'll either come back to it one day or move on to something that interests you more. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you want to make a game, you gotta love making the game. You gotta be really passionate about the idea of the game. Because if you don't, or you're not, then you're gonna have a bad time. Secret or whatever. Cove Explorer, Slow Draw. Tippler? Mr. Tippler? Hippocratic, Warren's Phobe. Luminous. That's actually fucking good, dude. That's so good. That's an insane one. Too bad I'm full up. I don't have any more space. No more space. Maybe I haven't lost anybody except Chauncey. Secret Jester had a heart attack. I could get rid of my Jester. Sort by level. Who's actually? I want to sort by stress. Who's stressed out? This guy's stressed out. Skilled gambler. Okay, let's put him in the gambling hall to gamble. For gambling boys. He'll only self-flagellate, so let's do that, I guess. I mean, this is the thing, I'm kind of like, I'm in a state where I'm not necessarily making money. I'm just kind of like, I'm making slow progress over time, but I'm not necessarily getting bank. Unsodden crew. Legendary bracer. 20% damage. Long. Wield. I think I have musketeer boots. I don't think I want to go to the courtyard yet. The last treasures of a king. I don't think I want to go there just yet. Minus 10% stress, plus 4 accuracy, minus 4 dodge. That might be okay. Blight resist. A necromancer. Mercurial solve. Mantra of fasting. We don't have Crimson Curse yet. Man at arms. Activate 3 animalistic shrines. This is the Warrens. What's in the Warrens? It's the pig monsters, right? Oh shit, Ferris is getting laid out. Nothing wrong with doing demos and proof of concepts, but best bet is to do it with programmer art, and then you don't have to be too creative visually, at least. Yeah, but it's the thing is, like, if you're gonna show off your game to somebody, it really, really helps to have good visuals. Like imagine if you just had boxes for an RPG. It would be, nobody would, like, I guess the thing is, it's really hard to get, like, invested and be interested in something that doesn't look very good. And that's clearly placeholder. Like, placeholder art has its place, obviously. It's important when you're doing, when you're getting things down. It's just important to have, like, okay, I need a guy to talk to, right? But, like, clearly I don't know exactly what this character does yet or whatever. So, yeah, it's important to have that. But, like, when you're actually showing off your game to somebody, it's really helpful to have a good visual. Wield. Short. I kind of want to do a short one. Do I have an Antiquarian? Can I go on this? Okay, he can. Let's bring the Antiquarian. The Wield. I think this is mostly humanoids. I guess we bring Doofy. Doofy? Let's go. Oh, fuck. I need to make it Officer Doofy. If you don't know Officer Doofy, that is a brilliant reference from me. I'm a genius. A turbo genius. Wiggle? Sure, let's bring Wiggle. Wiggle room? Do we have Brappy? We can bring Brappy. Bring Brappy along. Brappy never let us down. Actually, we don't really have a healer, though. That kind of sucks. He's got Reclaim. Redeem. I kind of want to bring a healer. 2 Plague Doctors. I mean, this is short. Yeah, this is just short. It's fine. Okay, let's get some trinkets, boy. We're going to remember the trinkets. Healing received. Yeah. 4 speed, 20% debuff skill chance. Do. I'll take that. Sure. What do you got, Brappy? Let's give this guy the focus ring. Give you this. You get to all hear my really obnoxious washing machine or a dryer. 15% stun chance. I don't think I even have that. Blight resist. Is there a debuff stone? Yeah, probably. Plus 20% bleed skill chance. Do you have any bleeds? I honestly do not know. Pick to the face, thrown dagger. She doesn't actually have any bleeds herself, does she? Interesting. She has a bleed. Maybe I should give her the bleed. She doesn't have the other thing, yeah. Where's that bleed skill chance? There you go. Quick draw charm sounds good to me. Actually, maybe I should give that to this guy. Whatever. Whatever, doesn't matter. Oh my god, Ferris is getting destroyed. Everyone's focusing on Ferris. How could this happen? I spend so much time doing this shit. Plus 20%. Oh, fuck it, whatever. Let's go. We're getting out of here. Food. Just take 12 food. Take a little extra, just in case. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Taking too much shit. Take a key and holy water, too. Fuck it. Silence Laundry Fiend. It's so loud and it's so long. It doesn't stop. I have some ideas for games from years of daydreaming and mindlessly thinking of characters to draw. Yeah, well maybe you can tap into that. Maybe you can tap into it and turn your life into a suffering of game dev. Enjoyed RPG Maker as a kid. Probably have a hell of a time doing it again. I should get that instead of another Dead by Daylight killer when it's on sale. I'm starting to get burned out. I mean, that's, yeah. I mean, me and Max used to play a shitload of Heroes of the Storm. I basically just quit cold turkey. I'm like, yeah. I'm not interested in playing it anymore, and it's taking up a lot of time. I mean, I like hanging out with Max, but I also like getting things done, and that's helpful. Try my head at model doubles. I brought way too many fucking torches. I shouldn't have brought nearly as much shit as I did. Crate is empty. What? Why would it be empty? We need Art of Brappy. Fucking Brappy. No, forgot to turn my auto fire on. Fuck. How long was that happening? Like making top-down original Zelda type games with no actual RPG fights. Yeah. G-Maker's on sale for super cheap like last week. Unfortunate. I actually have to play this game, don't I? Pick to the face. Nice. Dude, nice. So that, but I'm more tempted to get Substance Painter so I can make an Amnesia parody game in Unreal as a gag. The best kind of game. I made it bad on purpose as a joke. Good gram fix equals good gameplay. Dude, yes. That's how it works. If your game looks good, it has good gameplay. Just like Until Dawn and Uncharted and all these other games. Dodge everything, you fucking fools. I can't imagine that the protagonist was the opposite of Amnesia, and now I can remember everything he's ever witnessed ever and the resulting horror from knowing too much. It's kind of an esoteric kind of meme. When will Dead Rising / Condemned style original 360 graphics become chic like PS1 horror? I can replicate that art style. I feel like the PS1 art style is going to be trendy for a while because I feel like 3D games are getting a little I don't know how to describe it. 3D games are getting a little more accessible, I guess. And the 2D shitty Game Maker games are kind of on the way out. Not on the way out, but they're less common because 3D is getting more accessible, I guess is probably the right way to put it. But since they're getting so much more accessible, like, people can't do... Like, 3D art's hard. It's complicated and it's requires effort. So if you make it low poly, it's significantly easier, and then you can just use like shaders and shit to make it look good. What Max is working on is actually probably really good because it's not super high poly, it looks good, and it is functional. So Max has a good idea with what he's doing with his little crocodile man. I think that's what you should. I think that's the kind of thing you should aim for if you're like independently making a game. Is like simple graphics that look good and are easy to animate and they read well. Like readability is super huge in terms of making your game look good. Nice. It's dead. Everything is fucking dead. Can't imagine the game. Never mind. Read that already. We need Art of Brappy. I think PS1 will be the end of nostalgia style stuff. Yeah, I think PS2 era is kind of... It's too good looking, I guess. That I literally had to just come up here. Okay, whatever, we'll do the next one. I think the PS2 stuff looks too good, and it makes it hard to make... I don't know. Can I use this on it? Shit. I was supposed to go here with this guy. PS2 stuff is gonna be too complicated. Looks, you know, it looks too good. PS1 is a lot more feasible. Silence Laundry Fiend. Wow, mine just beeps 3 times. Yours plays a whole fucking symphony. I know. When me and my dad installed it, like, you do a test try, right? You just let it run for a little bit, and then me and him were both standing there waiting for it to end, and it's like, holy fuck, this is my life now. Yeah, I have a Samsung washer, and it also plays tunes when it's done. Guess what mine is? Samsung. Those fucking Koreans, man. Those Koreans. Those South Koreans, I guess I should specify. They're definitely not from North Korea. God damn it, Brappy, you had one job. The game looks good, it's good gameplay. Death Stranding. No. I mean, Death Stranding doesn't even look that good. I think Metal Gear Solid 5 looks way better than Death Stranding does. Like, there are parts of Death Stranding that look really good, but other parts don't look very good. Like, when you're just, like, running around the wasteland, it looks pretty shitty, honestly. But when you're up close and doing, like, the mocap stuff, it looks pretty fucking good. Like, the facial animations are really good, for sure. But that's kind of like all the game has going for it. It's fucking poison. How much blight is that, too? Fuck. Excessively long plot. Human fall flat, but you need to stand upright. Like, I honestly don't know what the fuck Kojima was thinking. I know that what were they thinking thing is a meme, but holy shit, Kojima. We're gonna make a game where, like, the core movement sucks ass, and there's so much of it. You have to carry the box. Oh shit, he's gonna... I'm gonna fucking die. Brappy, please. Oh, can I use Incision on this guy? Let's use the Plague Root. Yeah. Blech. PS1 thing is gonna die after too many hacks try to rip off Dusk, just like how hacks ripped off Amnesia, killed that style. You know, like, I would really like, fuck, Death's Door.
Survival is a tenuous proposition.
Rip me, I guess? Oh, fuck, okay, that's fine. Well, we freed up a slot, boys. I didn't even expect to die. These random spiders killed me. What was I saying before I randomly got fucking death blowed? Grand thing of antiquity. Fuck that holy water. I think we should leave, but I'm gonna go to the next one. There's no room battle in here, because we did all the room battle. Well, that fucking sucked. 2 down. 2 boys down. If you're gonna copy an art style, I think a great art style to copy from PS1 would be Vagrant Story. Like, Vagrant Story looks fucking phenomenal. It looks so good. So Vagrant Story would be a great one to copy. And Vagrant Story had a lot of fucking crazy shit going on in the background, from what I understand. Like, the guy who did the art direction for Vagrant Story is fucking great. Should I take another one of these guys? Eldritch Slayer again? I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna take too many of one thing. Wait. Yeah. Shieldbreaker with Eldritch Slayer is probably pretty good. Whatever. Nothing of value is lost. It was a nice run for old Westley. Yeah, it wasn't even me. It wasn't even me, it was just fucking Westley. What does Westley know about anything? Boom, boom, boom. Mercurial Solve. Plus 10% stun resist, 20% stun resist. It's probably better than what I have. 3 Holy Relics and you get All Saints Day. Eldritch Killing Essence is good. Cudgel Weight would be good. What even happened? We got knocked to death's door and died from, I think, the first blight ever. Which is kind of uncommon. Negative 20% stretch of Taurus above 75. I don't know if that's good enough. I don't know if it's good enough. Plus 25% damage versus human. That's pretty good. I don't know if I want to do this one yet. I think I want a medium, short veteran. Let's do this one. I like that blue. It's making me happy. We're in the ruins, which is basically mostly unholy. And it's level 3, so we can bring Max. Max would be good here. Although Marky Mark and his funky bunch wouldn't be bad either. This guy is probably pretty good in here, actually. He's a fucking klepto, though. Yeah, he's got Unholy Slayer, so that's probably good. Let's take him. Take him. We have a healer. Warren's Phobe, Weak Grip, Cove Tactician. Yeah, we'll bring you. You Nymphomaniac. Take you. Jesus, that was Dave. We take David. Unholy Hater. Sounds good to me. Cove Tactician. It's too much. We could bring Brappy. You want to bring Brappy? Bring Brappy? Let's bring Brappy. Fuck it. Brappy's in. Bring in Brappy. Wait, what does it say? Witch Hunt? Is that like a special thing? It was a nice run. Yeah, Vagrant Story is a great example of good PS1 era graphics and art. Vagrant Story looks really fucking good. I'm shocked that nobody ever tried to mimic Vagrant Story. I played that game in 2015 for the first time and it still made my jaw drop. It looks really good for a PS1 game. Like, it's very stylistic, for sure, but it looks really good. I think the thing about Vagrant Story is apparently, like, all the sprites and, like, I forgot, there's some story behind the art in Vagrant Story. Like, it was something like the sprite work is, like, it was all hand drawn or whatever, or the textures were all, like, hand drawn by the art director or whatever, so it looks fucking insane. Like, it looks goddamn beautiful. Which is unfortunate, because, like, that's, like, the best thing about Vagrant Story. I feel like Vagrant Story is kind of... I don't know how to describe it. It's definitely got a lot of issues, but it's a good fucking game. Okay, let's unequip everything, as usual. This guy needs the accuracy ring, for sure. Boom. 12% crit on first round. Let's give him the protection thing, too. We might actually have some good trinkets exclusive to this guy. No. No, we don't. Okay. 15% max HP, death blow resist. We kind of have shitty trinkets. Book of Intuition. I guess take that. Stun skill. Brappy should have this. Dave should have this. Chigurian's Charm. Can't have two right now. Kind of sucks that you can't have stacking trinkets, but I guess that would be too OP. Actually, maybe we should just do this. Give this. And Brappy needs something else. What is this one? There's one, so it's medium. That's fine. Take too much shit. Taking too much shit's better than not taking enough. I think holy waters are good here. Maybe some of these. Let's take, like, basically 2 stacks. Original Fear seemed like good inspiration for indie devs now. Blocky levels that thrive on clever enemy placement and dynamic lighting, but that game gets a lot of nostalgia goggles too. I think Fear 1 was pretty good. I liked Fear 2 quite a bit, actually. Like, Fear 2 was pretty damn good. Which is, like, I liked Fear 2 quite a bit, even though I'm not a big FPS guy. I enjoyed my playthrough of Fear 2. Which, yeah, like, it's usually pretty uncommon for me to, like, enjoy an FPS. There's very few, like, single-player only FPSs that I enjoy. And Fear was one of them, for sure. I don't actually know what this does. I think this removes a negative. God, could we get rid of Klepto? Holy fuck, could we? Could we be so lucky? None of these are terrible. Klepto's probably the worst one, just because it's fucking annoying. I think we use a holy water here. Oh, is this stress reliever? Okay, well, should have used it on David. My bad. My bad. I guess we're gonna go this way and then back up and around. Sounds good to me. The reason every time, wait. So much I love Vagrant Story. Wait, thrives on clever enemy placement. That's not that's not inspirational. That's a challenge. Got it all wrong. Game devs want the easiest path. Agree, but still, you gotta try. I think level design. I guess it's like level design kind of falls into like scenario design. Like, scenario design is so fucking important. Because it's the difference between you having, like, a great experience and a kind of shitty one. Because once you have, like, the core gameplay down, if you've got, like, really shitty levels that are boring and... Like, it doesn't matter how good the gameplay is if, like, the levels are shitty and you have, like, uninspired boss fights, like, just, your game's fucking doomed. It's just doomed. Not in the good way. As much as I love Vagrant Story, I would be lying if I said the gameplay was good. Yeah, I agree with you. Most of it is just watching lawn animations and play a rhythm game with timing hits. Yeah, I mean, Vagrant Story is like it wants to be like super deep combat wise, but it's like the fucking in-game documentation for Vagrant Story is like it's like a goddamn novel. It's huge, but you know, when you actually get down to like playing the game, it's actually not that like fun or exciting. It's pretty boring in my opinion, which sucks because the last thing you want your game to be is fucking boring. Like if you could get into Vagrant Story, and I'm sure people get into Vagrant Story, it's probably really good. But I played it once and beat it, and there's like some New Game Plus content you can do, and I just had no fucking desire. Nice crit, baby. Nice crit. I just had no desire to do New Game Plus in Vagrant Story, and there's like extra content. So yeah, it's kind of like you make like try to make like a cool weapon, and then you realize that like it's only good against certain enemies. So you try to make like a better weapon, and then what ends up happening is you've got this like trash heap weapon that sucks ass. So you gotta grind on these fucking statues to like level it up so it's more effective against this certain enemy type. It was fucking muddy. Like there's a lot of good ideas, and it's just got some shoddy execution, but it's fucking beautiful, undoubtedly beautiful. I think I'll intimidate this guy faster. There's a reason every time I open an Unreal or Blender tutorial I get a get rich quick for free ad. Game dev is just a scam. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the time game dev is kind of, not necessarily a scam, but there's a lot of like, well, it's because you have all these fringe cases, like, everyone wants to be the next Toby Fox and get the next Undertale, or be the next, like, Super Meat Boy, where, like, everyone knows your game and everyone bought it and everyone enjoys it, and then everyone's trying to do that, or, you know, the next Stardew Valley, you know, like, everyone wants to be that guy. But there's not enough good games to justify that, right? Room battle with Curio, I guess we're going for it. We're doing okay. I'm not gonna read those books. We learned from our son Jonas that nothing good ever happened by touching a book, so we're not gonna touch those books. Jonas taught us that. Rest in peace, Jonas. We just give this guy the old fucking chop. Karate chop his butt. Still want to kill this guy. I don't think it gets nostalgia goggles too much. The AI is overhyped, sure, but it's an action game and it's still top tier. What are we talking about? Fear? I think Fear was pretty good, honestly. I can't think of a lot of bad things about Fear. I think it just worked well. It was just a nice, fun shooter and felt good. Just as Tim Ruswick of Game Dev Underground. Oh, is that guy who played that, like, you played his game or whatever and it was shitty? He played his, like, heart game or whatever, and it was just fucking bad. And then he made a video saying how his game was not successful and he was mad about it. I honestly think, like... it's like, it sounds so fucking terrible, but it's like... There's that old adage, like, those who can do and those who can't teach. And it seems like for a lot of the guys doing, like, game dev tutorials, it's like that. Where it's like, if these guys were, like, super good game developers, they would be making games and being successful. But instead, they're making YouTube tutorials. And listen, I'm not going to say that teaching is, like, a fucking easy skill. Like, to be a good teacher is fucking hard. Like, to be a great teacher is very difficult. There's a lot of shitty teachers out there. But... you know, a lot of these guys, like, they talk a big game, and then when you play the games that they've made, it's like, this is kind of shitty, dude. Like, I mean, when push comes to shove, like, you made, like, a kind of shitty game. It's just bad. There's a couple of guys like that. I'm not going to name names, but from every guy who's pretty big on YouTube, who does like tutorials and has like courses and shit for you to take. I don't think I've played a good game from any of them. Just saying. Like, they are different skill sets. Like, doing good game design and good game programming and stuff it is different than just... Is it break stealth? Like, it is different than teaching, but... I feel like if you're gonna make games, you should make the game instead of try to make tutorials, you know, kind of thing. But I mean, you could do both if you were exceptional. An exceptional individual. That sounds so terrible. Makes it sound like you're like a fucking savant or something. But like, if you were like a really exceptional person, you could probably do both very well. But it seems like there's a lot of overlap, or not as much overlap as maybe there should be. Sounds about right. It's been a real long time since I played it. I hardly remember how it plays. I recall liking Parasite Eve a ton more. I think Parasite Eve is a much better game. Let's put it that way. Like, Parasite Eve is a nice... Oh, fuck, I'm gonna sneeze. Parasite Eve is like a pretty... It's like a really tight game. Like, you could beat Parasite Eve in, what, like 6 hours? It's a lot like Chrono Trigger, Dave, where you just, like... You fight the battles as they come. And it, nice crit. You fight the battles as they come, and, like, you're prepared for everything the game has to throw at you, which is really good. And I know... You think that's kind of easy sometimes, but I think that's actually kind of the point of an RPG. They're not meant to be, like, super hard or super difficult, at least, like, the Square ones. The Square ones are kind of meant to be just, like, casual and fun. You burn through them casually, and then there's, like, optional side content that's significantly harder. But, yeah, like, I would say if we had to choose between a better game, Parasite Eve, and... If we had to choose between a better game, Parasite Eve, or Vagrant Story... Probably Vagrant Story, or sorry, Parasite Eve is a better game, but I think undoubtedly Vagrant Story looks better. Not that Parasite Eve looks bad. Parasite Eve looks pretty good, even though the graphics aren't the toppest tier that Square has ever put out. It's true, I'd rather a game be bad but unique than safe and boring. Vagrant Story is definitely unique. I just think it's not... It's not like the good kind of unique. It's kind of just the mechanics are muddy. There's like, it tried to do a lot of different things, and they're not... None of them are overly fun, I guess. Like, I think, what's his name? Link kind of alluded to it earlier, but you basically... For a lot of the game, you can beat bosses in one turn if you know how to chain well. So there's like this risk... There's like this really crazy system where it's like, you're supposed to balance risk. So what ends up happening is if you chain a really long combo together, your risk starts to go up. And when your risk is really high, you take a lot of damage. So if you watch a Vagrant Story speedrun, they kill bosses in like one turn. Because they don't have the downside of the risk, right? They just say, fuck it, I'm gonna run max risk. And they just kill bosses in a single turn. And it's really good if you can do that. And but the other thing about the speedrun is, like, they'll use the starting weapon. They don't get any other weapons because you don't need to, because you can kill a boss in a single turn if you know how to chain. So you just chain kill every bosses. You basically ignore like most of the mechanics in the game and like type weaknesses and stuff because you can chain well. And it's just like, that kind of sucks. But you have to. It is skill based, but it is kind of rhythm based too. You use a bunch of weird chain moves, like I think it's called like Raging Ache. I don't know. Like Vagrant Story would probably be a very good candidate for a remake. I would say that, because like it was like very typical Square at the time. Like, it had a pretty shitty translation, and you know the mechanics could be explored better nowadays, I think, with a better budget and a new timeline and stuff. I think Square just had a lot going on at the time. That's a bad quirk. That's money. Let's give me some dosh, some cash money, baby. 1,000 each, 50, 1,200 each. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. And fuck that. All the treasure, baby. Oh, dude, there's a secret door there. Oh, fuck. I just walked right into it. I saw it too late. Actually, we're kind of low. Is there anything here? I guess there's nothing in here. In the camp. Came in late. Yeah, well, it's kind of impromptu. I wouldn't worry about it too much. We're just kind of grinding stuff. Like, we're grinding our Berserkers and we're grinding, like, kind of like easier quests in Darkest Dungeon. We'll do more Darkest Dungeon content in, whatever. That seems good. 10 accuracy and 5 crit. Crap, do I not have the... Prevents nighttime ambush. That's good. What was I saying? We'll do more, like, boss content and stuff. Probably closer to Friday, when we actually do our regular stream day. Parasite Eve is probably the best thing Square put on the PS1, taking off my FF7 nostalgia. It's just a really nice game. Like, it's fun to play. You can burn through it in a day if you're really pushing it. Like, you can do it over 2 days. It's nice and casual. Like, the final boss is kind of cheeky, but... Or not the final boss. The final encounter is kind of cheeky, but... Shit, do I have a key? No, I don't. Fuck it. Whatever. We tried. I'll take those rubies, though.
Are often low on supplies.
I will agree that Parasite Eve is good. Like, I think Parasite Eve is really good. Just a nice playthrough. It's fun. It's replayable because it's so easy. It's nice. I enjoy it. And it's very story driven too. Like, it's got a nice, like, the story's fun. Set pieces are kind of fun. It's fun to play. Oh, god damn it. I just got rid of that shit. Yeah, I'll use my shovel. Can't decide which one is better or worse. Which one? Like Parasite Eve or Vagrant Story? Yeah, I can agree with that. Vagrant Story is a lot like Chrono Trigger. They're both pretty boring. No, that's fucking wrong. Okay, is that an obstacle? It is. I gotta go the other way. Chrono Trigger is not boring. Chrono Trigger is fine. I think you just have this expectation that RPGs are going to be super hard, or they should be hard. And if you're playing Square RPGs, you're barking up the wrong tree, Dave. You would probably enjoy, like, Shin Megami Tensei and stuff more. Like, some of the more difficult RPGs is probably more up your alley. I am personally very fine with Square RPGs being easy. Because sometimes you want to play a hard game, and other times you just want to have a casual playthrough and just enjoy yourself. And that's where the Square RPGs are really good, because they're not super hard. Like, Final Fantasy VII is great for that. Like, it's super casual. You just play it casually for the story and have a good time. Explore 90% of rooms. Okay, well, we're going to get into a battle, so I guess we'll go this way. That way we'll get some options. But I think, yeah, the Square RPGs are just casual and fun. Like, they're not meant to be difficult. You just kind of sit back and chill and play some RPG. I have to play Parasite Eve again. I'm looking forward to it, but it's definitely up there. I think, like, Parasite Eve is fun. Do I want to continue? Continuing went really bad last time. I will check that curio, though. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Remember reading the director of Vagrant Story basically saying that he kind of knew people would be divisive on the game. Apparently people were conflicted on whether it was a good game or not. That's totally valid, I think. Like, I don't think Vagrant Story is a terrible game. You got Syphilis, Max. Nice. Mankind Hater's good. Replaced Wheeled Scrounger. That's way better. Yeah, Vagrant Story isn't bad. I think it's just like it's pretty niche. I think that's probably a good way to say it. It is pretty niche, and I feel like, honestly, it's maybe not the best. Another Musketeer with crit melee. That's totally fucking useless. Sorry, Chief. I'm just calling it like I'm seeing it. Evasive and faded. Whatever. We're full up anyways. What do we got going on? Hey, we actually made some money, dude. We made some fucking money. 20% stress you'll receive while camping. 10% scouting chance. Is that even good? Is that even fucking good? We already have one of those. 7% crit on Jester only. Man, fuck Jesters. Short with level 3s. Plague Doctor only. Plus 10 range accuracy skills. That's pretty good. I kind of want that. Kill the Sodden crew. We have an Eternity's Caller, actually. Do I want to do that? Apprentice level 1. Shit, my guys are kind of leveling up too fast. What is the Sodden crew? Are they... I can't use my Mark synergy for this, right? Okay, let's see. So they can only bring level 2 guys, I think, right? So what are my options? Fairweather Fighter, Manslayer. They're not human. Clutter. Cove Explorer is good. Blight Resist. They're probably like Holy Man or something. I don't think I can bleed him, so Sticky Rick's not going to be overly good here, which kind of sucks. El Paco Loco? Could you be the one? Your last needs some patching up. It's fine. It's fine. If they die, they die. We've only lost Chauncey and me. Vanguard is really strange, if only for how many mechanics it has. It has, like I said, the in-game documentation is like literally a fucking novel. It's pretty crazy. Brappy is level 3. Let's look at his level 3. I could do one of the orange ones actually. Level up my level 3 guys. That'd be terrible. I should really treat Syphilis though, because -5 accuracy sucks ass. Could use Funky. He bleeds too though. The Cove. I don't have the expectation that RPG should be difficult or easy, but there should be more engagement. Like you time attacks in Mario RPG, you dodge in Parasite Eve, you mash X and Chrono Trigger. You can use the abilities, Dave. Like, you're allowed to use when there's a group of guys clumped together. You're allowed to use Cyclone. Okay, you don't have to mash X. You can use the abilities if you want. It's an option for you. What are we doing? I mean, this guy'd probably be pretty good. Having a Crusader would probably be pretty good because he's got Smite and shit. Let's tentatively bring you. Do I have anyone like... I don't really have anything else that would be good here, I don't think. Like her, I guess. Maybe I just don't do this one. I mean, that would be a nice trinket, but... Maybe it's better to do... Let's do level 3, fuck it. Let's do level 3. Shall we bring Marky Mark and his Funky bunch? Funky's kind of low. Funky, are we assembling the DK crew? No, I'll show you. Oh, sorry, it's like this. Girl, too. We can bring the guys. We can bring in the boys here. It's Marky Mark and the Funky bunch with Girl Doomed. I should probably have a better one. Maybe you could name them. But this is our Mark comp, basically. I should upgrade these guys, actually. That's so bad. Okay, whatever. Let's try it out. 25% dodge versus human. Where are we going? Where I'm going, we don't need worlds. Okay, the wield is actually lots of humans. Maybe I should use the Manslayer ring. Got Beast Slayer too, which is nice. Manslayer ring, sure. Fuck it. We gotta give Thomas his hat. Give Thomas his hat back. 12% crit on first round might be okay. Musketeer boots are just 3% crit. It's really good. What's this guy got? He's got the healing. He's got the mummies. I think I'm wrong about that in particular. As for how much it brings down the quality is debatable. I mean, you're not wrong. Like, we never told you Chrono Trigger was going to be hard, so... did I not unequip shit? I forgot to unequip shit. Oops. Like, Chrono Trigger is nice because it's easy. Like, it's pretty fucking easy. Maybe it's better just run the accuracy and crit on her. I'll probably put it on this guy. What was I gonna do? I'll put Manslayer ring on this guy. Fuck it. Yeah, I mean, my stance is still, and it will always be that like Chrono Trigger is not designed to be hard. It's just there. It's just as it is. It's fine. It's fine being easy. 40% debuff skill chance. No, that's not what I want. Party surprise down, sure. 4 dodge, 1 speed. That sounds pretty good. What is this? This is a short one, right? Short, level 3. Should I upgrade my guys? Probably. And then I'll just fucking immediately forget. I do think if you'd probably more you'd probably be more interested and engaged playing more difficult ones, though. That's my guess. That's my hypothesis. My hypothesis. That's fine. Blacksmith. These guys are fully upgraded. This guy's not. Well, there goes all my fucking banked cash, I guess. Yeah, I feel like you would probably enjoy something that's harder. And it's fine, like, you know, we just kind of meme on you that you didn't like Chrono Trigger. Like, I don't really care that much. I'm not, like, gonna be like, Dave, you fucking suck because you hate Chrono Trigger. It's the best game ever. What is wrong with you? I don't care. Like, you're entitled to your preferences and opinions. And I'm sure there's some JRPGs that are gonna be more difficult and more engaging that you would enjoy. But for me, it's just like, yeah, when I put on a Square RPG, I know it's gonna be easy. I know I'm gonna be able to get through it like pretty painlessly, and I know I'm not gonna have to like grind out my ass to enjoy it. I'm just gonna be able to play it and have a good time. And if I get bored, I just turn it off. You know, it's nothing crazy. Blasphemous Vial for PD is really good. Yeah. Might see if we can get it. Try to build for Virtue Chance against the crew. Yeah, we're not doing the crew. I said fuck it. I said fuck this. And we walked away. Is that demon pole? I guess just like give them the tangles. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Dude, nice. Just give him the fucking business. Just slap this guy's shit. Get slapped. Now she can't actually fucking do anything. Oh, that's okay. 6 damage in front row. Kill him next to him. Dude, nice dodge. I don't actually care that much, dude. No, I don't. I don't mind. You're allowed. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm not fucking crying. Okay, I'm not. I'm not crying. So maybe Hound's Harry would be good here. Should I switch something? Let's put Hound's Harry on him just for fucking group bleeds and shit. Oh, nice. An obstacle. Yeah, I feel like you probably just have a better time with the harder games, which is fine. I just like... I like the Final Fantasies because they're casual. I like Chrono Trigger because it's casual. And same thing with, like, Parasite Eve is kind of the same way. Like, Parasite Eve is super simple. And yeah, you do... Yeah, I mean, it is, like... I'll agree with you, it is more engaging because you have to move. Like, you have to pay attention. And you can get laid out pretty bad in, you can get laid out pretty fucking badly in, whatever it's called. I'm gonna kill him. 8 to 13. Will not. Sorry, he's bleeding both. You get laid out pretty badly in Parasite Eve if you're not prepared. You get fucking destroyed. Actually, can I do this? If I demon pull this guy, it puts me in the back row. Am I a huge brain? My brain's huge, so I can use sniper shot on him. Or aim shot, whatever it's fucking called. Let's mark his ass, dude. I know, man. We're always gonna be cool. Yeah, it's like honestly, I don't care. I mean, I've probably played something that you enjoyed that you enjoy that I didn't like very much. It's just how it is. Here we go, aim shot. 13. Okay, that's a really fucking good trinket, by the way. You probably would like Final Fantasy IV a little more because it is slightly harder. I'd say it's slightly harder than your average Final Fantasy. But you have a lot of tools to deal with stuff, so that's always an option. Look at this dude. Is Chrono Trigger's story hard to follow? I heard it was time travel. It is very, very simple. It is dead simple. There's nothing complicated about it. You do time travel a lot, but the story's told in a way that's very simple, very followable. You're basically given a task, and it's like, okay, we're gonna go to this time period and do something. And then that leads you into the next thing, and it's like, okay, we'll go to this next time period and do this other thing. So it's really easy to follow, and I think it's quite enjoyable. And I think Dave will agree. The story in Chrono Trigger is fun. Like, it's fun and enjoyable. And Dave just has issues with the core gameplay being a little bland and slow, and not engaging, I guess, because it's pretty easy. It's an easy game. Chrono Trigger's not hard. I think it's still a great game though. Cerberus boss, giant Sparta boss, and optional crab will fucking punish. Yeah, the fucking crab. Yeah, the fucking crab. Like, you just like randomly go to the warehouse. Like, oh, there's a new area. Let's see what this is about. This fucking crab comes in and kicks your ass. Holy shit, he's gonna die. Marky Mark, what the fuck happened? Oh, this is bleeds. Probably because I've been fucking being an idiot this whole time. 14 to 23. And he dodged it. I was like, guaranteed. We got this in the fucking bag. Marky Mark gave him the fucking business. Better eat some shit. Good thing we brought extra food.
The way is lit. The path is
Good thing we
clear.
brought extra shovels.
We require only the strength.
From what I watched, it seems fairly simple. Yeah, Chrono Trigger is not complicated. It's nice. It's kind of like, it's very Back to the Future-y, I guess. Does that work? No, I don't have any anti-venom. Oh, let's put my guys in the right order. Holy fuck. Yeah, it's very, very Back to the Future. Really simple to follow. Tasks are fun and easy. It's not complex. Did we slay those whack-a-moles? No. We're just grinding. We're playing Darkest Dungeon today, like pretty much the whole way through. We are definitely not going to be, kill this thing. 8 to 13. It's not big enough. Let's just hand it. We're not going to be playing Sandworm yet. We're going to grind as much as we can during this stream, and then we're going to attempt Sandworm probably next time we stream. We'll do more Sandworm attempts. Good hook. So I just mark this guy. We're not going to go back to Whack-A-Mole for a little bit yet. Oh, I can't hit this guy with aim shot. I should probably kill the dog then. Just say fuck it.
Their formation is broken.
But yeah, we'll go back to Whack-A-Mole once on our next stream. I'm hopeful that we can kill the Sandworm. I think we're level 40 now. If not level 40, I'll get to level 40 before we do Sandworm attempts. Holy fuck. Can you please just not be on death's door all the fucking time? One job, dude. My friend, you shall not fall today like that. It would be a fucking tragedy if we lost goddamn Marky Mark. Pay for his sins. Let's stun this one, I guess. Nice. Got it off. She's dead next turn. Or she's not dead. 1 point for 1 round. Fuck, that's terrible. I guess I just fucking throw a hook at her and kill her. The story's fantastic and easy to follow. I highly recommend playing CT for the story. Same with FF7, although the one's pretty nutty. I think both games have boring combat, and I think that's totally fair. I don't think there's any way around it. Like, I think generally as a genre, JRPGs are slow. That's my take, and that's always going to be my take. Like, they're inherently a genre that is slow, and they can be boring. They can also be pretty good. It really just depends, game to game. You know, you can have a JRPG that's like super engaging, and you can have a JRPG that's terrible. You know, there's a huge spectrum. It's like any kind of game. Oh, nice crit. 28's pretty good. Another pretty baller thing. There's obviously a spectrum, right? But holy fuck, my guys are getting their ass kicked, and I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong. 70% stun resist. This probably won't do anything. Or it'll do exactly what I need it to do. Okay, Marky Mark. Time for the mark. Hell yeah, dude. Mark that ass. Crit heal, 10. Damn. This guy kind of sucks as a healer. He's not awful, but I'm... Like, I need to kill this guy. Like... Going into these higher level dungeons is like actually kicking my ass. It's kind of hilarious. I need to pay attention more probably. I think my Mark synergy idea is good. It's just, maybe I came here unprepared. What's this, uppercut? I was gonna do 26 damage max. If I crit it would be pretty good. He has a stun resist debuff. He's marked for 2 rounds. I guess it just hounds Harry him. Dude, V is starting to say Yik is good. Yeah, well, I think they're just memeing. It's impossible to tell if they're memeing though, or if they're like dead serious. It's always the hardest thing about V. It's like, hey, are you just fucking with me right now, or is this legit? 100% of room battles. I guess we have to check over here then. A mummy. He's got the mummies. Medicinal herbs? No. Bandages? Wait, a bandage provides protection? What, seriously? It was bandages for the mummy? We're not using that because I don't want to fight the shambler or whatever the fuck it is. So what you do is you give that thing a torch and you summon a boss, I don't know, is it a boss fight? A mini boss fight? Summon something. Even for V? What? Rule 1, never listen to V. Yes, absolutely yes. I do accept that it's my fault for going to V in the first place. What? Don't play CT first, don't start with the best. Well, it doesn't really matter. You can play whatever you want, honestly. I kinda want to kill this girl, but I also, like, don't really care that she's stealth. Maybe I should just keep my guy healed. 0. Fucking nice, dude. This hound's hairy, I guess. I should... My fucking god. This has gone so poorly. This is Mark. Can I just kill this guy? 7 to 13, 14. Mark. I'll just mark this guy. So I can kill him next to him. This has gone so fucking badly. I guess I'll just patch up this guy. Not that Yik is good, but that Alex is a good character. Excuse me. Alex is a fucking terrible character. He's like, he's just bad. Like, it's like you don't have to have a protagonist that's like. You don't have to have a protagonist that's like a fucking saint, okay? You can have a fucking bad protagonist. Like, you can have a protagonist that's a fucking asshole. But there has to be some reason to like him. You just don't have that with Alex at all. Like, I don't know how to describe it to you. I guess I'll mark this girl. Mark for death. For death. Shit. I shouldn't have done that. I don't have to pull her. Okay, she's marked now. And now she's out of aim shot range because I'm a fucking turbo genius. I guess I just heal. Fuck it. Get some healing buffs. We need to bring back Miiverse. There will be visible mark that shows if you've played this game. I've had this tree troll crit me for 56 damage once. Holy fuck. These guys are fucking scary, dude. And now look, I just healed this guy. Now he's fucking gonna die again. And I can't fucking hit a lady. An old woman, I can't hit her. And I get fucking garbage heals. I get fucking trash heals. Oh, I have a bandage, I should use it. Sure, we'll increase the dog's vigor. 16 to 27. That is oftentimes a kill. So you should see what level my guys are. Did we get to 40 yet? Butts is 40. 80. 9,000. We'll definitely get to 41. Or sorry, we'll get to 40. Which should help quite a bit, honestly. I don't know if it's a breakpoint or not, but it should help. Fucking... Oh my god, dude. Like... I'm just like getting my ass kicked in here. I could always leave, I guess. I don't want to. The Mark comp is just too strong. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I'm getting my ass handed to me. It's fucking awful. I keep trying to mark, but it's just not. It's not good enough. My healer. He's just not healing enough. See, 2? What is that? He's gonna bleed him too. Time to get gasoline and burn it to the ground. Oh, good. Now she's in the back. She's in the front, so she's fucking useless. So I have to move him up here. Okay, now she's fine. It's fine. As long as she's in position 3, it's alright. Oh, come on. Come on! I think this is where I give up on Darkest Dungeon. This is where I give up. One random giant. I lost my guy. He's fucking dead forever. Because I dared to get blighted and, like, instantly killed. Okay, did I stun him? Nice. Dude, nice. That was a perfect timing. Ehon timing. Big hit. I like that. Let's see a big aim shot. We got this fucking hat. The hat of impotent rage. Seriously? Is it? That was it? That's all you got? That was a big heal for once in his life. He's bleed resisted. He's got the stun debuff now, so he's got 100% stun resistance. I guess I'll just renew the mark. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll just renew the mark. When you have a shitty character, they need to go through some kind of growth in order for them to be interesting. Yeah, like, the arc is like the most basic thing. Oh my god, she can't do fucking anything. Like, having an arc's important. Like, your character doesn't have to be, like I said, you don't have to be a fucking saint. They can be a fucking asshole. But you gotta have some reason to like them. You gotta have some reason to be engaged with them. Because if you're just with some unlikable asshole for the whole game, you don't care. Case in point, fucking Carnaby Barnaby in Alone in the Dark, okay? It's like the perfect fucking example. He's just like a nothing character, and he's a fucking asshole, and you don't care about him at all. And yet you have to fucking sit here and listen to his drivel. Wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. Wes died as he lived, huffing his bag of coins. I fucking died in obscurity. It was just like Final Fantasy Tactics. It's still marking. I dared to enter the dungeon as an antiquarian and I was fucking murdered. Died with blight resistance. Dude, yes, okay, let's see what we got. Okay, I have to go to that room battle. I don't know if I want to, yeah, I don't want to do that. No bueno for me on that one. Yep. The Hellion is great for this place. Remember, fight. Bleed is OP on them troll boys. Yeah, Bleed seems good. I probably should have taken a different team comp in here, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I thought Mark Synergy would be okay. I was not totally correct. It's fine. I'm still not good at this game. Okay, what do we got? 80, 90... 90 is oftentimes the highest number. That's fine. Ooh, what can I get in here? Treasures? Treasures for me. Doesn't seem like that much, honestly. What is this? Holy water, probably? Troubling effigy. I think I'll just skip it. I would like to touch it, because I like to touch random shit that I find in a dungeon. Come on, oh come on, DSP. Yeah, I'll pull a DSP moment out every now and then. I'm not above it. I'm a human. Sometimes I'm pressing buttons and nothing's happening. These things happen. Hopefully I never have to file for bankruptcy, but who knows? I don't know what the future holds. I'm not fucking omniscient. I'm just impotent. God damn it, it's like every fight has been this shit. Every single one. Okay, let's mark the dog so we can kill it. Oh great, the guy who can't fucking do anything. Nice, he fucking crit for once in his life. Cudgel? They do that. How much is that gonna do? 2 to 3. How much does it bleed for? 2? Bleed for 1. Well, I gotta try to club him with my blackjack then. Nice. Got him. Dude, nice. Okay. Fucking dark shot. I'm in over my head. Fucking hell. I need to get rid of that negative quirk. That's so fucking bad. That's fucking terrible. It's like, I'll just pass. I'll mark this guy. I guess you could try to fucking punch his ass. 120. That wouldn't be very good. I just mark him. Marky Mark and his funky bunch. He's marked.
The blood quickens.
I guess I club his ass. I could Hound's Harry. I probably should have just tried to club him. Yes, I don't know. Oh, his vulnerability against this guy. Man. He's like pretty debuffed. Like 15% prod minus 12 dodge is pretty good. Do it. I'm glad to see that old Antiquarian curse is still around. 4 men enter. Antiquarian dies first fight. I don't know if it was the first fight, but yes, I died. My character died very, very easily. Fucking Christ, really? Really? Yes, my character died very, very early on. It was like right in the middle of the dungeon. It's like fucking okay. Big heal, big boy heal. Nice, resisted the bleed. Someone should make a coronavirus mod for this game with all its touching. Doomed cucked Quirk is showing its face again? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, dude. Just cucked. Cucked to death. Bounty Hunter points. That's what he does. I'll fucking yank her over here, too. Smack her in the head with my rope. We're gonna do the rope-a-dope strategy. I want to shoot this guy. She's stunned for a second. Like, she's marked. Bonus damage versus marked. I have, like, I think I have one of her, like, best trinkets. And she still doesn't fucking hit anything. What the fuck, game? What the fuck, Bellany? What the fuck is wrong with you? He's still marking. I'll mark him again. Just keep marking him. So, I mean, it's nice to have everyone can mark, but I feel like this comp is kind of weak. I feel like I can workshop it a bit. So it's like 12 to 21 with 24% chance to crit. So 31's pretty good. But it seems extremely unreliable. Damn, he can hit from the third position? That's pretty good, actually. Collect that bounty, boy. Oh no. Not like this. Blighted. 3 damage a round for 3 rounds. Fucking nice, dude. I don't have anti-venom. Because I'm a dipshit and I don't know what any of this stuff does. Nice, resisted the Baridu. Damn, my bounty hunter fucking took the fucking bacon home. There's a thing here. What do we got here? Ancient coffin. Bandages. Mist herbs. There is nothing of value inside. And with that, we fucking outsies. We ghostin'. We out of here. Potential to do bonus damage versus mark? Oh, is it only potential? If it's only potential, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, whatever. We got Funky Bunch. Oh, we got Hot to Trot. That's nice. Gothic. Lethargy. Actually, Lethargy might not be bad on her. Oh, never mind. It's a disease. If it was like a negative quirk where it's like lower speed, it might not be bad, because if we kind of want her to go last anyways, because we want people to mark. The Red Plague. These fucking awful diseases. Just fucking terrible. Nice victory. We did it. We pulled through, but at what cost? I don't think that was a Pyrrhic victory. We made 6,000. We're fucking slowly getting up there. We need to start curing some diseases though. This guy's got syphilis. Actually, we got a lot of shit. 231 crests. Can I do blueprints? Is there anything good I could get with blueprints? I kind of want the bank. Performance hall is probably fucking useless. I don't like this interface at all. 50 portraits for the bank. 5% interest on gold. I should probably get that. So let's change my bust to portraits. I need 50. I mean, probably. I need 9. Okay, let's buy the bank. Let's build the fucking bank. We banking. Boys, we banking. This exhumed coffin in the middle of nowhere, mushroom field empty? It is. It was empty. I got an achievement apparently. So there we got a bank. It cost us some of our money, unfortunately, but here we go. So we got a wheeled boss, a wizened hag. If in position 4, like, do you even want a man-at-arms in position 4? I feel like you don't. Do you even have one? What are their abilities? Because position 4 is back here. So I could use Bellow that you can't attack if you're in position 4. So you'd literally be like using debuffs and stacking guard on yourself. I don't know how good that is. Like, you kind of want to be able to attack stuff. Musketeers, Medic's boots. Do I have Medic's boots? Those might be okay for her, actually. Warrens. Medium apprentice level dungeon. Ruins. 3% crit. Get another focus ring. I don't want to do any boss fights though. The Cove, 50% healing skills. I mean, that seems really good if we ever get another antiquarian. We don't currently have one though. Oh, Ferris got to 40. So I think we'll probably get to everyone will be 40 by the end of this for sure. Butts might get to 41. It'll be tight, maybe. I mean, I beat the Sandworm at level 39 my first attempt, or my first playthrough of this, and I got to 40 this time. So. It's level 3. Do we have any guys who are situated to be level 3 in the Cove? These guys are kind of low. I am beyond this. I need money. I need fucking money. This is short. Okay. Bring Guy Fury. Blight Synergy would be good. We'll bring Wiggle. Debuff target with Blight Resist. Flashing Daggers for Bleed. Lunge. 20% damage versus Blighted. Puts you forward 2. I don't know if that's good though. We can bring A-Bomb or whatever. I'll probably bring A-Bomb. And then Based and Red Pill. I need a healer. I need myself a healer. Weird Reconstruction. Actually, these guys, I think, was it Captivate? I think Captivate gets bonus damage versus Marked. Yes, it does. So this is probably decent. What does he got? Vertigo? Whatever. Who gives a shit? What do you got? Syphilis? Oh, that's pretty bad. The Red Plague is not very good. Actually, these guys don't have trinkets. I almost forgot my trinkets. But I didn't. I almost forgot, but I didn't. That's pretty good. Virtue Chance, Stun and Blight skill. I don't know, would be good. Probably the fucking book. Where's the book? Yes. Blight skill chance actually not bad on her. Sure, take that. And 25% damage versus human. Where are we going? I think this is fine. We're going to the Ruins, right? Yeah, Ruins has humans. Oh, never mind. I want to buy shit. Ruins has got, whatever it's called. Humans and monsters. Humans and whatever. I'm buying too much shit again. Couple holy waters, why not? Grab a key, some more torches. I have enough torches. I have enough everything. May in rank 4 is just for buffs and protecting. Yeah, he's good in dangerous situations for support. Yeah, I believe that. It's just like he can't attack, so that kind of sucks. I feel like I like a versatile party who has versatility. You know, like I'd like all my guys to be capable of doing stuff. Yeah, let's get some fucking loot, baby.
A handsome reward.
Oh, dude, that's really good. 8 accuracy, 5 crit. Thomas can wear 2 hats. Lamau, 2 hat. 2 hat. Journal page, I'll take journal page. Get in a fucking fight right here.
Must be carried home.
Wait, you know Blight doesn't affect skeleton? No, it does, doesn't it? Blight does. It's Bleed that doesn't. I'm positive Blight does. Wes is legit gonna kill me first floor. Oh no, I didn't bring you this time, sorry. I kinda wanna get you in like a different comp. I kinda like this one. Like the double shield breaker with A-bomb seems pretty good. I want this guy.
Continue the onslaught.
He's really good for aggro chaining too, then you just focus heal him and attack with the party. Yeah, okay, so I guess that's what you do. You basically sit him in the back and buff up with and you mark him, and then everyone focuses damage on him when he's got beefed up attacks and stuff, or beefed up defense. That makes sense. I don't know if I'll ever try that comp. We could try it, maybe. Gee, Thomas, why does Wes have 2 hats? Why does Wes have 2 hats? We got our fucking impotent rage hat and our smug Pepe hat. How about that? 6. My guy, my fucking... I mean, shield breakers seem insane. They just seem so fucking strong. I mean, are we over-leveled? A little bit, but, what was that? Oh, Blightstone. That's pretty good. I mean, we're kind of high level for this shit. I need to do the harder dungeons, but, like, I barely scraped by on that one. Just need to get my guys up higher. I do think this is, like, a really good comp. Like, I think double shield breaker is probably one of my favorites at the moment. It just seems really strong. You blight the shit out of them, and you have, like, really good damage output. 6 HP. Captivate. Manacle. Give him a little spank. You resisted my stun, you fucking dick.
Another abomination.
You can even mark buffed man-at-arms dodge chance, and he just dodges everything while marked in his buff defenses. Seems good to me. I might try it. We'll see what happens. I feel like I might be too much of a fucking small brain to really make use of it. I'm kind of set in what I want to do with my parties. Hopefully that bank helps a lot. If I start like hard gathering cash, I should grind. If I start hard gathering cash, it'll probably be pretty good. Because then I can just, well, I should stop spending so much money in these fucking short dungeons and start trying to bank money. But I mean, it would be really nice if I had an alive antiquarian with it. That fucking sucks.
Seems bent on preventing passage.
But yeah, like, with the bank built, it's probably really helpful to get lots of treasure and shit. Oh, it's this fucking guy. But like, the shield breaker is nice because like you just fucking pierce and hit the back row. Smooth brain, yeah. Well, I prefer not to be a smooth brain, but I think I might be sometimes in this game. But yeah, it's nice because like they can just shuffle, right? You use Pierce, and Pierce is like forward 1. Oh, come on. I can hit him with the fucking Abyssal Artillery. No wine for you today, my friend. Back to being a stupid skeleton. You died once, you can die again. This one of them, like, yeah, this one knocks you back 1 too. So it's nice because the shield breakers can basically stay in positions 1 and 2, and keep shuffling between them. So it's like here in the back row, if she wants, you can use Captivate. And I can blight and attack. And then she's in the front, she can use this, and then jump back, and now she's in the front. So they can constantly be like moving back and forth, which is pretty nice. 3 damage. All I need is 3. There it is. Nice little spank. Now that guy dies when he gets a turn. And yeah, I guess I could heal. That's a thing that can happen. Just the bleed. It's nice. I'm not grinding. What am I doing with my life? How close am I? I know I just checked this. 2,900 and 4,691. So there's actually quite a bit more to do. Quite a bit more to do to get level 40, but we don't really need 40. Ooh, they gave me a key right before that. A hidden compartment. Fabulous gemstones. Yeah, I'll probably ditch the holy water, honestly. I take way too many consumes. I don't need that many. Like, okay, fine. Give him some food, I guess. Boop, 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 boop. I take so much more than I need. Oh, fucking nice, dude. I don't need this holy water. Hey, by the way, there's a holy water item right here. Yeah, let's fuck the herbs too. It'd be nice if you... Oh, look, there's another one. There was literally 2. It would be nice if you could expand your inventory somehow. Like, I don't know, you bring like an unlockable thing, like get an extra pouch or something. Get some more inventory spaces, because this is just not enough. Like, it feels shitty. One of the best things about like Resident Evil 2 Remake was like getting all the side pouches. Like, it felt so fucking good to get like extra inventory space. It was so fucking nice. Just shitty world for any enemy that debuffs or inflicts stress, because they will always be focused. Always. Yeah, I know. Like, I see that guy, his stupid wine goblet, and I'm like, okay, this guy's fucking dead. Because he's gonna sit there and pour wine on my guys and cause them to freak out. I don't want that. I want to live a happy life. A happy life free of wine stains on my clothing. Oh, nice, dude. A trap I did not see. Fuck these books. I'm out of here. What's in the crate? Stashed heirlooms. Like, it kind of sucks that they only stacked at like 6 too. This is the last room though. I was like, fuck it, let's get out of here. Like, it'd be really nice if stuff stacked higher as well. I get that they it seems like a lot of it is just like they're kind of like artificially gating you, you know? And it feels kind of shitty. This guy in the back. Nice. Good start. Antiquarian should have had more bag space instead of being able to hold more money. Yeah, I agree. Like, it'd be nice if you could have more loot. But the hold more money thing is a pretty nice perk of bringing an Antiquarian. And it's not like they're awful in combat. Like, you can buff up your guys with extra dodge and shit. Like, it's pretty good. It's just that, like, yeah, like, you'd rather have like real combat units, but the Antiquarian's not bad. You just like, you gotta bring one for all the dosh you want to collect.
Back to the pit.
Listen, Wes, he stained his favorite linens. You'd freak out too if some spooky skeleton spilt wine on your favorite shirt. And the worst bit is he keeps fucking doing it like a total asshole. Like, listen, I can forgive an accident. I can't forgive a consistent and planned attempt to destroy my clothing. If you get one item slot per party member, shield breakers give 0 because of missing hand. That would be fucking hilarious. I mean, I'd believe it, because the shield breaker is like, I think it's one of the stronger classes, honestly. It's pretty strong. So by giving shield breaker like a little bit of a downside, it'd be good. It's kind of the same thing as the, it's fucking you, I guess. Oh my god. A terrifying presence is felt nearby. If I go back, something happens, just leave.
Room by room,
What was I talking about? Said something. I feel like the shield breaker is like kind of OP. Like, the flagellant has... He's kind of got a downside in that you can't bring 2 of them. He's so good you can't bring 2 of them. Like, that's his downside. God forbid you try to bring 2 flagellants, you get fucking destroyed. Natural swing. 5 accuracy is really good. Like, these are some like fucking sick upgrades, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I mean, any of the camping skills are probably better than I give them credit for, but they seem kind of shitty. That's pretty good, although dud hitters, like those are pretty fucking strong. Should I just get rid of somebody for another shield breaker? I'm probably not gonna use him. I kind of want a man at arms. Oh fuck! Do I want? I kind of feel like I need a jester. Is she better? Evasive and Eldritch Slayer. Is that better than this shit? Beast Hater and... No, I think I'll keep whatever. I haven't actually bought anything in a while. Oh, I can get the rim. I just fucking found that hat. Let's give Thomas 2 hat. Lamau 2 hat. Where is she? Girl dude. Check this out. Peep this, my dudes. Lamau 2 hat. Lamau 2 hat. Got him. Fucking got him. What would I need to upgrade? The smithy's probably good, but I'm short. I also don't want to. I want to spend less and less money because I start getting interest from the bank. And if you know anything about compound interest, it's always worth it to keep going. I don't need these because I'm full up at the moment. Survivalist is probably good. It's just those. Maybe I should. I got like a lot of them. Just grab a couple maybe. This reduces the training cost. Like, I'm probably never going to use that until the very end. I should probably start doing stuff like these to like reduce the costs and stuff. Increases the stress recovery. I mean, would gambling be good at the tavern? Like, increase stress recovery. Like, getting gambling slots is probably good because you can win stuff, right? It keeps fucking happening. He keeps spilling it. Like, this is not an accident. He's doing it on purpose. Hey, what's that? Hell's hairpin. Oh, that kind of sucks. I don't like the stuff that's like torched down. I like my torches. A dead rat. We have one of those. I don't think I have one of those, and that'd be pretty good, actually. Medium, 90% of rooms. Bumper crop. Nice 20 move resist. What here? I still want one of those, but I don't know if I want it. Like, I don't know if I can handle anything. Hey, what's this cuck lock? Lock of Fury. That seems pretty good. Plus 15% stress heal received, plus 33% healing skills, minus 10% orders. Gentle Tide. 3 protective wards. Kinda wanna just do this one. Wait, I must be challenged if I'm to improve. Do these guys level up to 3? These guys level 3 now? No, they are. How about that? Okay, the Warrens. Okay, what are we doing here? Ricky, my boy Ricky. Bring Guy Fieri, sure. Vane, Hot to Trot, sure. Sure. You can come too. Try to bring a second A-bomb, won't let me. The burden of suffering cannot be shared, okay. Bring Wiggle. Sure. We got a little bit of Blight synergy. And she's got Bleed synergy, right? I could get Flashing Daggers. Maybe I should learn that. I want to make this work. Okay, let's see. Flashing Daggers. Let's grab that. I don't know if I need Shadow Fade. Sort by level. Huigle. Okay, let's ditch you. Get that. Seems good. You can just stay in that spot. Boom, boom, boom. Sky Fury have upgrades. I don't want to spend money yet. I want to, but I don't. I probably don't need to either. Get all this. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off because I want my fucking interest. We don't want to go to the Cove. We wanted to go to the Warrens. This one. It's a medium. A Long Island medium. We're gonna try to go low on the food. I think these are good in here. Grab a key. Pretty sure I need a couple of those and grab some. I don't know. Fucking. That's probably enough. Conservative boys. We're gonna try to save our money. Death by absolute frustration. We can have a heart attack because your favorite garment has been destroyed. Good thing you can go to church and pray the stains away. The Lord will provide. Get that snuff ability. Give me a whiff of the good stuff. Oh, sorry. I didn't read it fast enough. I thought Flashing Daggers would be good for our comp. I guess we're gonna just go around the whole thing like that. I guess this is our life now. Walking around in a circle. Nice start, nice start. Is she going first? Okay, let's see Flashing Daggers. 3 to 6 damage. 4 to 8 damage. 2 to 4 damage. 4 to 7 damage. I think this is the best chance. No, let's try Flashing Daggers. I want to see what it does. Double kill's okay. I'll take it. Doing the old pickle tickle over there. Actually, he can't hit. Oh, he can't hit front row. Give him the old pickle tickle. You give him an old judgment. Here's where I die because Wes decided to be a cheapskate. Hey. We're on an economical spree. Why is this guy's stress so fucking high? How come he didn't de-stress in town? I guess this is our life now. If anyone's gonna die, it's this guy. He's gonna have a fucking heart attack. Sheer heart attack. No weakness. Good thing we brought all these shovels. I like how the shovels are like one-time use. Like it's like Darkest Dungeon team. Have you ever used a shovel in your life? You can use them multiple times. You read this. Burn it. Read it. I figured that was gonna happen, which is why I moved off of Guy Fieri, because I was pretty confident that that was not gonna be a bueno thing. Oh, nice hunger check already. Are the hunger checks just random? Because like we're barely in this dungeon. We're barely in it, and we're just already fucking starving to death, apparently. What's in the box? Yeah, those are good. We need a bunch of those. Wait, let's collect ourselves. Guy Fury dying of a heart attack. I won't lie when I say I saw it coming. You don't get out of diners, drive-ins, and dives unscathed. That's just his life. They're just really shitty shovels. Like, shouldn't fucking work then. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't think I can use that. It's like anti-venom or something. Extra supplies are found among the knives. Okay, I'll take it. Especially since we were being economical boys. Frugal Fred's over here. Oh, I don't want to go back down that way even though I could. So we're just going to go with the fight here and hope for the best. These are like level 1 guys. This should be pretty easy. Flagellant. Flagellan. Ugellin. Should be able to finish him off with flashing daggers perhaps. Or... Bleh. Bleh. No, they resisted the blight. Okay, flashing daggers it is. It's all up to you. Killing black flames for fun and profit. There you go. Flashing daggers. Kill. The rack of blades needs a band-aid. Was you like protect your hand or something? Or it's like you preemptively staunch the bleeding. Can I kill that with a huge mint? Maybe. Of course not. Why would anything nice ever happen? Rob some cloth around those blades to make them less pokey. I think it's just funny. It's like if you do none of your heroes know how like swords work? Like just use the handle. Like grab the knives by the handle. It's not dangerous. He's gonna bleed. 4 damage. He's dead. This guy's dead yet and he doesn't even know it. So let's just take a pick to his face. Because that move makes me laugh. 2 bloods. All this blood. Stacks for days. I bring way too much shit. Like, honestly, we're probably not even gonna fucking camp. We might, but... I mean, I could camp, but like, what's the fucking point? What's in the box?
Wealth beyond measure,
everything's in the box, apparently.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Down. The only way we can go is down. Somebody already looted the pack, but who? Who could have done this? Everyone is just really clumsy. That makes a lot of sense. We've just got a bunch of, like, fucking klutzes on our hands. I'm not grinding. Because they clearly don't have handles. I don't know if that was clear. It seemed unclear to me. Okay, they're blighted. 3 damage a round for 3 rounds. Seems good. Flashing daggers, but blah. Does that get bonus versus... It gives a bleed debuff, so these guys are more susceptible to bleeding. Stunning this guy, I guess? The group has members of our Discord. Are you shocked we spurge out when you need us the most? I mean, I guess not. I suppose not. This guy's toast. 3 damage. He's not toast. I mean, I'm also berserking, so who's the real Spurge, really? I could have beaten Final Fantasy V by now, probably. But instead I decided to make it as stupid and bad as possible on myself. Just stun everybody. I meant that sarcastically. They really do have handles. Yeah, okay. I believe you. No, I do. I mean, I do believe you. I was pretty sure they had handles when I looked. Have we hit 40 yet? Oh, just butts or just Galoof. He's like 2 battles away. And we're almost... Oh, fucking... We actually crushed it, dude. We've gotten... So 3 and 3, he's dead. This guy can die next, I guess. Yes, he's dead. He doesn't know it yet. Throw a dart at this guy. Hit him with the darts. 9 damage. They're all dead. They don't even know it yet. They're all gonna get turns and immediately pass out.
Unforgiving.
I'll just throw another dart at this guy. I don't like what he looks like. Pop goes the weasel.
Gently.
Give this guy a spank, let him know. Okay, yeah. We have a holy water actually,
This expedition at least promises
which this
success.
removes a negative quirk. He's got some bad ones. Zoophilia, that's a pretty bad one. Satanophobia, egomania, fear of Eldritch. It's probably one to get rid of. Nope, that's good. I'll take it. I guess I'll go down here, since I have to explore every room. No, we're not going to look at that fucking book. Jonas will be ashamed of us if we look at that book. Our little boy, or son. Oh, come on, what? Really? Oh, there's a chest in here, though. Flashing daggers? Sure. They worked pretty good last time. Not good enough this time. Not pulling your weight anymore. All it takes is one little minor flub and it's over. You fucking let us down. 6. So he's bleeding to death. I guess I could buy all these guys. Hopefully kill them both.
The formation is broken. Maintain the
He's
offensive.
dead. These two guys are dead. Did Gloof hit 40? He might have. I wasn't paying attention. Somebody needs a heal. This one. He got marked. Marked for
Great is
death.
the weapon that cuts on its own.
Marked for death. I have a key too, nice. Pick to the face. 4 to 7. Gotta get a high roll. 4 to 8. Okay, wasn't high enough. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just give him a spank. That'll do. Is Gloof 40 yet? Gloof is 40. We've successfully gotten everybody to 40.
As
We've been playing for 17 and that. We've almost been playing for 18 hours. Like, unironically, you can basically beat this game in 18 hours. We have just made this as ridiculously hard on ourselves as possible. It's even funnier is that we're like making this so hard on ourselves because
safety.
if we grind like literally anywhere else, it's way more efficient. Like if we progress the story, we get better encounters. But we can't progress the story until we beat the sandworm. And to beat the sandworm, we gotta hedge our bets. I guess we poison darts. Take the darts. Resisted the blight. Oh, they have 100% blight resist. I guess we're spanking them. Just spank them. Stun. Should have read the resistances first. Yeah, kill this guy, guys. Here, kill him with this. Party heal sounds good.
Wounds of war can be
Could have stunned one of them. They should have stunned. They should have stunned. That was a nice dodge. I like dodging. I like dodging. Dodge, dodger. You know, they're strong as blight. I guess throw a knife at this guy. Nice crit. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Just give him the punish. He's probably dead. Nope. Resisted the blight. Oh, no, yeah, he did resist the blade. Fuck. Spank him. Stun him. Since he's stunned, now I'll do another heal. So I can maximize my profits. I have to check a couple more. Another spank. Shit, I should have done the express heal, actually. Oh well. Could have let somebody else go. Hey, what do we got here? I think... Yes. This is a de-stressor, or a buff. Okay, whatever. Sometimes it's a... I think sometimes it's a de-stress. I need me a de-stress. Darkest Dungeon is the only game where 100% resist isn't 100%. Oh my god, is that an obstacle? Oh my fucking god. Thank god I brought all those shovels, dude. I brought so many goddamn shovels. Look, we're not even gonna need it. Like, I guess I could use my campfire in here, and there's no reason not to, I suppose. I mean, continue adventuring. Let's make the biggest mistake of our lives. Have a feast. Can I de-stress? Eldritch Blood, plus 20% stress. Self only, plus 20 stress. All companions, minus 10 stress. Self only. Produce a random supply item. I mean, sure. I can keep using it, nice. Bless. That's 15% stress. So only got self shit. Just fucking. I'm just gonna fucking. Oh, snuff box. That's all I wanted. I want to pilfer. Oh, skill cannot be used again. God damn it! I have like nothing left. I thought I could. I thought I could use everything again. 2. Do you have anything left? Pep talk. Here you go. I thought I could use it multiple times. That would have been great. Produce a random supply item. It's like, oh, fuck's sake. No, that's terrible. Whatever. Flagellant can move to the front. Yagellan? Flagellan. 3 damage for 5 rounds. Let's move to the front. These guys are high blight resistant. Just give him a spank then. Nice crit. He's fucking dead. It's free real estate. Well, it's a free medicinal herb. I kind of wished it was just I could keep using it because that's what I'd do. I'd be like, yeah, I'll use it 4 times or 8 times, or whatever. I'll just get 8 random items for some extra golds. Extra golds. Flashing daggers? No, just throw a knife at him. That'll get him. 241. Maybe we just have a short stream tonight. I'm kind of tired. This has been a long day. I want to get back to cleaning up a little bit too before I go to bed. Get some dinner and clean up a little bit. A little bit more, so I don't wake up to a fucking filthy mess.
Seize this momentum.
For filthy boys.
Push on to the task's end.
Kind of want to just see if there's anything. If I can maximize my profits, I will. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything there. Maybe just back up. Back up, back up. I don't want to go through that trap. Move to this room. Maybe something good will happen. Why would anything nice ever happen? Should have snuffed my torch. I should take Rick's advice from that one time he told me and actually apply it. Use applications. Okay, that's it. Right. Got my cudgel for my for Funky. Yep, guys are getting up there. Ruins Adventurer, Armor Tinker. Got a fucking tapeworm. Got a fucking tapeworm. How? How? How could this happen? Bunch of jesters. Who wants jesters? Shocker and a lazy eye. Okay, that's really unfortunate for this guy, because he's got an eye patch and the other eye is lazy. He's only got one good eye and it's lazy. Oh boy. Unfortunate. Unfortunate for him. Well, we got some profits. I don't know, I feel like... Let's see what our options are for now. 30% debuff skill chance. Seems decent. Plus 4 accuracy melee skills. That actually seems really good for being a common trinket. We have an Eternity's Collar. I don't know if that's actually good. They're both restraining padlocks. 25% damage if in position 1, but you get minus 5% crit. Sometimes I wonder if this stuff's even good. Like, some of these trinkets seem pretty fucking terrible. That's good, because our torch is almost always above 75. So I think maybe we'll do that one. Yeah, maybe we'll do that one, but maybe we'll do it tomorrow. I think we're going to call Darkest Dungeon there for now, so we'll switch. I pressed the wrong button. We'll just do we'll do a couple battles here to finish out the Berserkers. I will exit Darkest Dungeon. See where we're at real quick. Do a final battle. Oh, I can just do this. Why have I not been doing that? 6,000 EXP. Would getting butts to level 41 even play any part? Probably not. Oh, we got 251,000. You know, let's do let's head to history. Grab some rings. Is it faster to go It's probably faster to go down. And to the right. Because the world is flat and we can wrap around it instantly. We'll go down until we hit some stuff. And to the right. Yeah, let's do a short stream today because I'm kind of tired. And God knows we'll be doing this all day. The transition is great. It feels real nice. You can play it again if you want. Into nothing because Darkest Dungeon's not open. Feels good. It feels good. It felt good when I made it. I enjoyed making it, and I would like to continue to have more production value. And since we're gonna be doing this for a while, it seemed like a worthwhile investment of time. Because we've been using it every stream, so it's not a bad use of time. It didn't take that long to make it either. It was like an afternoon, just like a couple hours. Put together a decent transition, and then you use it. And then once this saga is over, we'll switch to something else. Or I'll 4 angel rings. I didn't even buy a coral ring. I'm gonna save that 50k. Actually, how many Dumaxes do I have? 16. Is everyone equipped with one too? Everyone has a Dumax, and I got 16. So watch this. How much money am I gonna make? That's another 47,000. I think it was probably worth. It's probably worth it to grind there over grinding history. Because yeah, that was pretty good. So we probably want to equip angel rings. They just have higher magic defense, and that's gonna play a factor in the sandworm battle because that 5 extra magic defense will actually help us. It'll help us whiff some, whatever they're called, some demis. So hopefully that'll help a lot. And it also makes us immune to old and death, I think, which is quite good for another boss fight that's coming up. So let's just do one. We'll get back to Crescent and then. Actually, no. We'll head down to the sandworm area and prep for that. What did you use to make the transitions? I've always been curious how you make them since they look so good. After Effects. After Effects is a lot of motion stuff, so it's really easy to manipulate stuff in 3D space, I guess would be the way to describe it. Or in 2D space. Like, you can, like, my first ones, like, if you watch my Dead Rising All Survivors, I had a bunch of little pop-ups. I did that in Photoshop. And After Effects is just a way better tool for doing that kind of stuff. Where is the pyramid? That's, like, I'm miles off. Okay, pyramid's down here. This is like Tool or whatever. Yeah, After Effects is, it's way more well equipped for dealing with motion graphics. Like, that's what it's for. And Photoshop, you can do it in Photoshop. Like, I did my first few in Photoshop, but they just didn't turn out very good. And you're way better you're better off using the appropriate tool for the job. Is basically what I mean. This is a bit of a meme. Actually, I should buy. I have a lot of money. I'm gonna buy some tents from whatever Karnak. Who's Karnak? Wish I could work on animations like that, but I ain't got money for After Effects and stuff like that. Yeah, well, there are ways. There are. I mean, you can just keep getting Adobe free trials. That's one way around it. I mean, I would much prefer if Adobe was just like, hey, you can have a one-time fee, but they have this stupid subscription model, which I think is fucking terrible for, like, anyone who's not, like, if you're working in industry, you're going to have After Effects and Photoshop and all this shit because it's industry standard, right? But if you're like a hobbyist, like, it's really shitty that, like, these tools are available to you, but you don't actually have access to them in the same way. I'm just gonna spend all my money. I'm gonna spend all my money. I'm gonna sleep at the end. Because, yeah, we're gonna need all these items. It seems like overkill, but we need these items. Coral rings we can wait for later. We don't need them right now. I need nothing since DD is not open. Disagree. It's now the darkest dungeon possible. After Effects is nice since it works so directly with Premiere. Yeah, it's really nice because, like, if you wanted to use After Effects and you weren't using something like Premiere, like if you were using, say, I don't know, fucking Final Cut Pro, you'd have to, like, render the animation. And then every time you made a change, you'd have to, like, render the animation and, like, re-import it. But with Adobe, there's a thing called Adobe Dynamic Link. So what Adobe Dynamic Link does is, you know, let's do a couple sandworm attempts. I'm feeling saucy. Adobe Dynamic Link basically is like, hey, you know, you've got this composition, and it if you edit it in After, like, you import it into Premiere, and if you edit it in After Effects, it'll automatically apply those changes to your Premiere project. So you don't have to, like, re-import it and re-upload it, and you don't even have to render it. Like Premiere will just take it, like the raw file from After Effects, and you can use it. Then when you render it in Premiere, it'll do all the rendering and back-end stuff for the thing. But for this, I had to, like, for the transition, I had to render it so OBS can use it. But normally I don't, like, render anything from After Effects because I just go, hey, Premiere, this is what I'm using, and here we go. Let's do 2 sandworm attempts. 2 seems fine. If we don't get it in 2, we'll, well, if we get it in 2, we'll just start next stream with just Final Fantasy 5. Actually, I gotta go to the bathroom real bad. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry to keep you in suspense. Well, for Apple, Motion is equivalent to After Effects, and Motion and Final work well together. However, Adobe Dynamic Link is still king. Adobe Dynamic Link is insane. Like, it's so good. Like, I mean, what I used to do for, like, my old videos was I'd use titles in Premiere, which was basically like you have some very basic. It's like a very, very light version of Photoshop, basically, in Premiere. And you can set up, like, simple shapes and, like, text, which is what I used in the beginning. And it was way more work, because every time I wanted to do a header, I'd have to make it, like, individually. As opposed to what I do now, which is, like, you have a template. Oh, fucking Butts got fucking blinded. Perfect. Good thing I have 99 eye drops. Oh, Ferris did, too. It's tempting here. Whoa, holy shit, I just, like, fucking Discord just fucking went crazy. Okay, let's go. Save on all slots, because that's how we roll. Do you want to try Doomaxes? No, this is Guardian Knife. Let's try Ogres first. I got a good feeling about the Ogre Axe. Okay, we'll try the Ogre Axe. Okay, this is attempt 1. Actually, shit, I should check my stats. So we're all 40. Okay, level 40. We'll talk to Sid, and then we'll talk to Mid. Talk to Mid, then we'll talk to Sid. So, grinding to 40. So we went from 38 to 40 today, which is not bad, actually. I think it is more efficient to grind there. In Crescent, rather than the thing. I think it's much more efficient to grind in Crescent. So this is attempt 1 of 2 tonight, and then next stream we'll just do Sandworm attempts. Because I think we're hitting diminishing returns. 522 is good. Good hit. Big hit. So we'll try one with Ogres, and then we'll try one with Doomaxes. God. Even with the Angel Rings, we're still not getting whiffs. Oh, that was a whiff. That's good. I'd like to learn motion, but I can't think of a good graphic animation or transition that I'd really need. Maybe a better number score. Yeah, there's stuff you could do. Like, when I get mine ready, I'll show you, and maybe you can get inspired from what I'm kind of trying to do. I need to work on those too, but I want to get my room cleaned. I want to get my place cleaned up, and then that way I can just focus hard on my graphics and shit, because like my bedroom. Just try to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, okay, we have, okay, attempt 30 something. Yeah, we're at 33. So this is technically like another 2 attempts. Like, if we beat him, I'll be surprised. I mean, we got a whiff, which is good. It kind of comes down to, like, we could keep grinding. Like, we could grind more. But it's taking so long to level now that it's almost not even worth it. Because, like, being level 40 is nuts. 40 is quite literally endgame levels. Like, we've grinded an insane amount. The main issue here is that... Oh, did we resist sap? No, we didn't. The main issue is we kind of just have to grind attempts on Sandworm until we get it. Like, there's not really any way around it. We have to... Like, this is just a wall we have to get through. And we either keep grinding for potentially slightly better luck and, like, a little bit more HP... Or we just grind attempts, because we're perfectly capable of killing it. The stars just have to line up just right, and then we'll win. It'd be nice to kill him on this or the next attempt, because that way we can start the next stream just doing the content. You didn't solve the messy room issue, then you just moved the problem. I mean, I did get rid of stuff. So yeah, I've downsized the problem. And I've condensed the problem to a different room, but yes, I mean, it's gone. Like, I went and I got a bunch of shit from my closet cleaned up. So there's just some stuff I have to deal with tomorrow, and I'll figure out what to do with that stuff and where to store it, and then I'll finish up with my... I had to put a bunch of stuff back on my game shelf, because I did some shuffling. God, it's such a pain in the ass. I don't know what you guys do, but I have to do it in alphabetical order, with a couple of caveats. Like, for me, I do, like, hard alphabetical order, but I ignore the. So if we have, like, I don't know, what's a good one? What's a game that starts with the? I can't even remember. Like, okay, like, the 7th Saga. 7th Saga is just 7, like, 7th Saga, so 7th Saga is, like, on my Super Nintendo shelf. It's the first game, because it's a number. So I do it in alphabetical order. But I just find putting stuff in alphabetical order is such a pain in the ass. I don't know what it is, it just pisses me off. Because I'm sitting there going like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then I have to go to the next letter and like G, G, whatever, right? Like A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like, I just keep doing it. And it's such a pain in the ass. And it takes me fucking forever. It takes me way longer than it should to put something in alphabetical order. But that's what I do. Everybody died. Try again with Doomaxes. That's 1 death. Okay, what do we got? Everybody gets Doomaxes. Come hell or high water. We either fucking crush it or we get murdered. It's kind of like the only outcome on Sandworm. You either win or you lose. How very binary. I'll try that. Suppose at that level you could 3-shot him, worm. I mean, if you keep going, you're eventually gonna hit a breakpoint where you're gonna kill him in like 2 hits. So you only have to get 2 hits, but you still have to get 1 in 6 chances enough times. Alphabetical is the only way to go, and yes, ignoring the usual stuff though. In unusual situations though, I might put Demon Souls before Dark Souls depending on how I'm feeling. Yeah, there's stuff, like I have a bit of nuance to it too, like, so, my big one that's like totally anti my rule of alphabetical is like Legend of Zelda. I put all the Zelda games on the end, because when I think of Legend of Zelda, I don't think Legend, I think Zelda. So I think Z, and Z's at the end of the alphabet. So I put all my Zelda games at the end of the section. So like Link to the Past and like Zelda, it's at the very end, which is obviously incorrect in terms of alphabetical order. But I do some stuff, like there's some other stuff I did, like Mega Man X, and when I had Final Fantasy Origins, because it's like I had Final Fantasy. It was like Final Fantasy Anthology, Origins, and I guess, was it Chronicles or some shit? Like the PS1 Final Fantasies, but then I also had 7, 8, and 9. So what I did was I put those in numerical order. So I did like Final Fantasy 1 and 2, 4 and 5, or sorry, 4 and Chrono Trigger, then 5 and 6, and then I did 7, 8, 9. Which obviously broke the order you're supposed to go in, which would be like Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, and like Origins Anthology, whatever, because that didn't make any sense to me. And I did stuff like when I had it, I did Mega Man Legends 1, 2, and then I put Tron Bonne, because Tron Bonne is kind of a Mega Man Legends game, even though it's not like linked. Watch James Rolfe's video on his movie collection. The poor guy is living in the nightmare. Okay, if you can link it, I'll watch it. The worst part is that Zelda 2, The Adventure Link, doesn't have Legend of at the start. What the fuck do I do there? I group them. Like, so yeah, like I have The Legend of Zelda and Zelda 2, like, side by side at the end of my shelf. And it's the same thing with Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on GameCube. It's just their release order. So Wind Waker comes first and then Twilight Princess at the very end of the shelf. So that's, yeah. Is it correct? No, but it works for me, and I know where it is, and I'm fine with it. If I had more games, I would do that too, but I only have enough that I can just sort them by most recently played. That's fine. I have too many games. I called out a huge amount of my PS1 games today, and I felt liberated. I felt very liberated, and it's like if I miss any of them, I just go on PSN and I grab them again. It's like, yeah, Shadow Tower, sure, I can just buy it. Fucking whatever, Vanguard Bandits. Did I say Vanguard Bandits twice? Shadow Tower, Vanguard Bandits, Strider 2, like I sold them. So I don't have physical copies anymore, but I can just go on my PS3 and grab them, and they're like... I think in some cases, quite literally, like, a tenth of what I got for them. Like, Shadow Tower is like it's like probably like $10 or $7 on PSN, and I sold it for like $100. It's fucking insane. Same thing with Strider 2. I think it's probably listed at like $7.99. I sold it for like $80. Like, I made a lot of money today. Some Asian girl came and bought everything. My like entire listing of PS1 games. Like, holy hell. Fucking high roller. But such is the life when you got the dosh. Make the money. Get whatever you want. This is the second attempt. Do we want to do a third attempt? You can tell me if we do a third attempt. Remember, I used to sort by personal favorites, but once I started keeping everything the collection got over hand, alphabetical is just the way to go in the long run. Yeah, I agree. Shadow Tower Craigasm, yeah, I got rid of it. No, I mean, like, it's a first-person dungeon crawler. I think it's fine. I'm not a big fan of first-person games, so it always was hard for me to get into them. It was the same thing with Kingsfield. Like, I've heard that Kingsfield, like, the Ancient City is really good, and I have it on PS2, but I just haven't ever done, like, a deep dive into Kingsfield yet. I played Strider 2 recently since it was on sale. Good stuff, pretty basic but fun, yeah. Vote yes for a third attempt. Okay, let's do a menagerie of weapons again. That seemed fun. Let's do Guardian, We can give Lena a Doomax. Let's give Mage Masher, and let's do an Ogre Axe. One of every weapon. The Noah's Ark of weapons. Okay, here we go. Try again. Who we talk to this time? Sid or mid? Make your choice. I vote yes. We'll do one more attempt. That's two fucking deaths. I mean, if we get it here, it'd be really good, because that means when we start playing tomorrow or whenever else we stream, we'll do Berserkers. We can talk to mid, I guess. Because we did mid, Sid, mid, right? Let's talk to mid. My question was rhetorical for you guys. Yeah. I think that, like, Shadow Tower and King's Field are probably fine games. They're probably really hard to get into, and it doesn't help that they're first person only, which makes it hard for me. One of these days we'll win. If we might just do another 3-hour stream of Sandworm attempts, who knows? Sid? Oh, sorry man, we did it. Well, you know, we could do a 4th attempt. We'll do a 4th attempt. Because, we'll just talk to mid. We talked to mid this time, so we'll talk to Sid next time, then we'll call it a night. We doubled the amount of attempts we were gonna do. It's fine. Nice, Lena. Yeah, a nice whiff on the thing. It's good. It's real good. It's good. We'll do one more attempt if this doesn't go bad. If this goes wrong. And, I mean, we are so fucking high level. Like, we will crush everything. Like, I think I had an issue with Soul Cannon at 39. We're 40. So I think I should be okay. I want to check my old spreadsheet. Hang on. Okay. I didn't even stop I stopped tracking basically. But yeah, I think I beat everything like 39. Like, you're so high level at 39 that like everything is just a joke to you. Like I killed Crayclaw in like 2 hits. Like, Crayclaw is the boss after this guy. Killed him in 2 hits. Like, Adamantoids, I didn't even fucking track it. I probably just killed him. There is a couple of fights that are, that need a little bit of attention, but we have all the tools at this point. Oh, nice, you linked it. Thanks, Dave. Oh, his Laserdisc collection? Damn, dude. I'll take a look at it. I'll watch it after. I'll watch it while I eat my din-din. Flip a coin 1,000 times, and 95% tend to land heads to win. You know what's hilarious? If you think about it, there's actually 3 places a coin can land. So you get heads, tails, and because it's not totally flat, it can also land on the edge. So it's not it's technically not a 50-50 if a coin can land heads or tails. It's damn close to 50-50, but like, you can have a coin land on the edge, which would be hilarious. Are you gonna stream tomorrow as well? If no one's doing anything in the afternoon, I might play something if I'm busy. I probably will do the same thing. If we stream, it'll be at night. So I think Thursday afternoons are free. Like, I wasn't gonna stream tonight, but Rick's like, stream. Like, sure, fuck it, whatever. Like, these late night streams of just Berserkers are okay. It's like, whatever. Oh, I lost frames. 386 frames. Oh no, what happened? What went wrong? I haven't been keeping track. But yeah, I could stream tomorrow night if you want to stream during the afternoon, it's fine. I mean, we have to get through this, so if I have to do 3 hours of Sandworm attempts, fine, I'll do it. He's flip a coin 100 times, and the majority have to land on the side. You can do the probability of the success rate. So, we need to get... I don't know, you'd have to determine how many turns you get before you die. But we basically need to roll a 1 in 6 chance. Probably, what, he's at 3,000 HP, I think. So if we hit him for 500 a round, we need to hit him 6 times. So we need to get a 1 in 6 chance 6 times in a row. Not necessarily in a row, but we just have to get a 1 in 6 chance 6 times. So what would that be? 1 over 6 times 1 over 6 times 1 over 6 times 1 over 6 or something? It's probably some garbage like that. I didn't pay much attention to probability. I don't know. Probability is just kind of... I feel like it's not overly important in mathematics. Like, it's important for some stuff, like if you're doing randomization. But if you're doing stuff that's not necessarily randomized, you don't need a fucking stellar understanding of probability to make it work. Like, Darkest Dungeon is like what? It's like fucking... It's like additive. So it's like if you got... It's just like your attack rate or your like fucking bleed attack rate minus the enemy's defense. So it's like if it's like 120 minus 100, you just got like a 20% chance to bleed them. It's pretty simple that way. You don't need to do all this crazy like 9 choose 2 or whatever. It's it's not that I didn't get it, it's just like I wasn't invested in it. I just felt it was weird. He's a dead gloof. So that was attempt 3. We beefed it. Of course we did. It's what Berserkers do. It's the thing they do the best. Probably if you're stat attention, you must stream. Okay, I'll do it. Default can stream in the morning, and I'll stream at night. Or he can stream in the afternoon. I'll stream whenever he's done. For a little bit. We're back to Doom Axes. Okay, I got a good feeling about these Doom Axes. I got a feeling. These Doom Axes, man. This is the final attempt. We will talk to Sid. Maybe I can do something to sway the RNG in my favor. Elf Cape, Angel Ring. There we go. That's gonna be the deciding factor. We switch to an Elf Cape, and we trick the game, and then we immediately switch back. So the game's like, oh, I thought we were gonna wear an Elf Cape. I'm totally unprepared. The way I did the math is 1 in 6 equals 0.16, then 0.16 times 0.16 equals 0.00065536, and then you multiply that by 100, right? So it'd be like, what? 0.065? Like 0.07% chance of getting it or some shit. It's basically a very low percentage. We will win eventually. It's just a matter of grinding attempts until things go just the way you need it to go. Flip a coin 100 times, throw out the coin because you lost anyways. Like, it's just, like, you saw me when I did 3 hours of sandworm attempts. It was just like, yeah, this is the fucking... This is like the hardest boss. 632. Maybe the sleep deprivation is getting to us. I'm not really sleep deprived. Like I said, I slept really well last night. I just, I don't know. I'm just tired. I was moving a bunch of shit around today. And I woke up pretty early. I was up at like 6 o'clock. I went to bed at midnight, so I only got like 6 hours of sleep. Like I said, I wasn't tired when I woke up. I felt good because like my mattress isn't sagging anymore. I got a nice firm bed it's all screwed down, so all the stuff is not going to move around like it was before. And I'm actually amazed at how much of a difference it made. I'd get into bed and I guess I didn't notice how badly it was sagging. I thought my mattress was just old and soft, but like it makes a world of difference and I slept so much better. 0.06, so I guess that would be a 6% chance to win. That sounds too high. No, I think if you add 100, I think it's just a 0.06% chance to get it. I think it's just 0.06. I'm not like this. I'm not a statistician. I'm not into probability. All I know is that we will get it eventually. Oh god, he's in the... Oh fuck, I forgot. He's in the back row. That's why we're doing such shitty damage. So when he's in the back thing, he's in the back row, which means we do even less damage. Oh well. Like, Sandworm is just grinding attempts. Like, I think we could do it again. You know what, I'll do it next time I start streaming. Just try to remind me if I'm here. But I did it. I did it the first stream where we did sandworm attempts, where I did. I turned all my guys to bear, but because we have Berserker mastered, they have Berserker stats. And I equipped all my Berserker gear, and I killed them super easily, just because I could call my shots. And then we're gonna do another 3 hours of sandworm attempts until we get it. 0.06% sounds closer to correct, yeah. I mean, I think that's right. Dave tunes in to crunch the math and then fades away as quickly as he came. No, I mean, you should never ask somebody to do math on stream. It just never ends well. And I'm pretty sure none of us are like math majors or whatever. 512, Lena got the hit in before she's gonna bite the dust. It's really gonna quicksand. Well, physical's good. I'd rather he physical than quicksand for sure. Come on, Lena, you hit him once, you can hit him again. You hit him for 500, like, it's pretty good. I only have to hit him like 6 times. I'm pretty sure he got at least 2 hits in. That's a double counter. Whoops. Beefed it, Lena. Double demi. Actually, hitting Lena with demi is really good, because, you know, she's already at like critical HP. Yeah, nice. This is over. I was an English major. I think a lot of people were. So much worse. I don't know, you probably learned some interesting stuff being an English major. I'm sure, like the older I get, the more I see, like, interesting value in going to college for different stuff, but... yeah. I don't know. I'm always here, although I might miss some stuff. I'm just playing FF5 Remake in the background. I'm well on my way to the Platinum Trophy. Easy, and I'm planning something special afterwards, maybe. Is it a Time Janny secret stream? For the Time Jannies? I mean, if you're still playing it even after... well, I guess you haven't quite... you probably haven't finished your review just yet. I thought you did. But I assume that you're still working on it. I mean, that's good. Like, it's good that you're enjoying it and still playing it. Then a few solid minutes messing up and recalculating, yeah, that's why... that's why you don't do math on stream, because you look... like, someone will be like, oh, you're wrong. Like, okay, sure. Whatever, dude. Come on, you can do it. Oh, fuck, I want to do one more. I want to do one more attempt. Sorry. I have a major in multimedia studies, film and video, and a minor in English. All useless. Well, the film one's not totally useless. 3 damage. Then he dies to sap right now. Such is the life. One more attempt. I'm gonna put on Ogre Axes again. This is the fucking hugest problem, because I'm like, we might actually be able to do it, so I'm gonna try with ogres. Sid. So that was 4. We'll do 5. I mean, 5 attempts is fine. We'll call it 5 attempts, and that'll be it for today. One more. This is the last one. This is 100% the last one. But yeah. It's always like, I always feel like if I do one more, I might get it. And if I get it, then I don't have to do it anymore. So it's like, yeah, just pray. I mean, my final attempt, I got it on my 15th. When I was level 39, I got it on my 15th attempt. So, we're higher level now. Did I write down what gear I was using, actually? I think I did. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I said I adjusted the gear. Dumax, Mithril Shield, Plumed Hat, Stealth, and Angel Ring. Plumed Hat. Are those actually better than Mithril Helmets? Oh shit, they are. 2 defense, 2 magic defense, 0 evade, 5 magic evade. Fuck, I should go get those. Where are they? Buy from Crescent. Oh, you can buy them in Crescent. Oh, fuck. Oh no, I can land in Crescent. I can buy them in Karnak, too. Okay, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go buy those. If they have higher magic evade, that's probably worth getting. That's worth noting. Holy shit, Discord blew up while I was gone. Okay, that's good. I'll catch up on it after. I'll eat my tendies. What suffers from the gambler's fallacy? When I'm doing this, I do, yeah, for sure. This is how gambling editions happen, yeah. Ask us mods to do it if someone tells us we're wrong, time them out. I need a code word. One more time with the hats, fine. We'll do it once more with the hats if we don't get them. I have to go to Karnak though. Once more with the hats, fine. Once more with the hats. It's just endless. It's almost midnight. We'll do, yeah, okay. We'll do it once more because it's almost midnight. Nice. Not nice. The gambler's fallacy. It's bad for you, yeah. Well, it's just you're so desperately hoping that it goes your way, right? But there's like literally nothing you can do. It's like, oh, I mean, it's kind of like throwing all your chips on. Like, okay, it's like playing roulette, right? But instead of going like red or black, because red or black is like, I don't know, it's like a 46% chance of victory because there's like two greens, so it's not quite 50%. But if you bet on like red or black, you're gonna win like half the time generally. But it's not like betting on red or black. It's like betting on the zero, the double zero. Right? You're just like, give me the fucking highest odds or the lowest odds of success, but the highest chance of victory. Where it's like with other things, it's like with the other things, it's like so. If you're using like a blue mage, it's like going to the roulette table and putting like $1 on every space. Like you're gonna win, but you're not gonna win any money, but you're gonna fucking win. So you just put $1 on every circle and you're like, okay, I'm gonna win. Because you walk in there and you fucking aqua breath his ass and instantly kill him. You know, there might be something here similar to Desert Bus for Of Hope. Might be possible to turn FF5 All Berserkers into a 24/7 charity event. No, because you're going to beat it eventually. It'll take you longer than 24 hours. That was attempt 5. Oops. We gotta walk back to Karnak now. We'll get some levels on the way, maybe. Get some of that EXP, baby. They get these fucking hats. Imagine trying to do Berserkers, but at as low a level as possible. You just have to get like insane. Like the problem is Sandworm, right? So what you could do. Oh, we won already. What you could do is you could have like a forked save. Like, I don't know how else you'd do it. I don't want to land in. Apparently they get sold in Crescent, but I don't want to go to Crescent. I want to buy some fucking hats over here. Do we have any money actually? Any fucking money left? 1,500 gil. Shit, I spent all my money. Oh yeah, that's right. I spent all my money on fucking Phoenix Down. You could fork your save. You could like have a quote unquote like a reasonable. Wait, they don't have. Oh, there it is. Plumed hats. Oh, they're cheap. They're cheap as shit. So let's see if these actually have better magic evade. They don't. Why the fuck did I use these? What the fuck is wrong with me? They're not better. Okay, fuck it, whatever. We're gonna try with the hats. Okay, we're gonna wear the fucking hats. I don't care if they're worse. We're wearing them. It lowers our equipment rate. I think it lowers. Okay, it lowers your equipment weight. I don't know if that actually helps. I don't know if it actually helps your chances. It might affect your speed, which might give us more turns. So what you could do is you could fork your save. So you could be like, okay, we're gonna have like level 19. I mean, the problem is that like almost immediately after Sandworm, there's another wall boss fight. So what you'd have to do is basically like finish like these hard fights, and then like have like a forked save. Like you could just cheese like a bunch of boss fights. Like you could go to, like you could do Bear for this and beat it at like level 19 like pretty easily. Right, like you could do all this shit at really low level, and then just like have a second save, where you grind up to 40 to beat the sandworm, quote-unquote, legitimately, and then use your kind of, like, cheated save to go back to, like, level 19 or whatever. But the problem is you're gonna have to grind again for, what's his name? For Soul Cannon, because Soul Cannon just... We have no reasonable way to kill Soul Cannon. And he has an attack that's very scary, and it's gonna do a shitload of damage to us regardless. Okay, what do you guys want? Doom axes, ogre axes. This tent, we can do it when we get inside. Sandworm for hope. What's his roulette analogy? Is the backstory to Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball? Is it actually? Imagine the balls on the person who walks up to a roulette table and just fills up every bracket with his chips. What a flex. It'd be a good way to start the night, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna get a fucking hard win. I'm gonna force a win. Okay. Do we want Doom axes? Or do we want something else? I know the chat's pretty delayed, so I'll wait a little bit. We'll get the final attempt in before whatever. 24/7 wasn't quite the right term, but yeah, however many hours, days it would take. I think a lot of people, like if you were gonna do it, you would fast forward the grinding for sure, and like you would either have like a pre-done save if you were gonna do it like legitimately for a charity event, or you'd be using an emulator. So we can use whatever. Mage Mashers. And the Guardian Knife is still pretty good. Doom axes. That's the first one I saw. So let's just do the Doom axes. Who we want to talk to? We did mid, Sid, mid, Sid. Did we break the pattern and talk to Sid? I think we talked to Sid. That question was rhetorical. Here we go. Final attempt for the night, boys. We were just gonna do 2 and we ended up doing 6, which is 3 times as many. And we got some fabulous hats. Maybe they weren't plumed hats. Maybe there's something else. I'm gonna look up the FF Final Fantasy 5 armor. I have to look up like the fucking hats. Cloth head. That is not even fucking close. Holy shit. Some of these wikis are so fucking bad. Well, give me a list again. This is much better. Except this is fucking shields. Where's light helmets? Black hood, circlet coronet, green beret, hair ornament, plumed hat. Magic evade 5. Oh. Poet's cap. It'd be real nice if we could wear that ribbon. We can't. Let's see. It'd be nice if this is organized too. Green beret found in the fire ship. Berserkers can't equip it, so that's out. That one would be kind of nice. It has no magic evade. Apparently plume hats have 5. It might actually affect us. So. Rope headband, tiger mask. So why the hell can berserkers wear plumed hats? Oh, it's just because plumed hats can be worn by everyone. That's probably because they're like a really early gear. Heavy helmets. Is there anything good that we can wear? It's pretty much just like generic shit. There's nothing. I don't think there's any helmets that have any special properties, except for the Thornlet. Prevents mute. Adds status. HP leak. So it adds the. It adds the sap status, which kind of sucks ass. Light armor. Can we wear light armor? I don't think we can wear like tons of light armor as a berserker. We can wear the bone mail. Okay, the bone mail's light armor. Yeah, we're gonna use the bone mail for sure. Bone mail's good. Diamond plate halves elemental damage. Also going to be very useful. Kung Fu suit. We have a Kung Fu suit. I'm pretty sure that's what we're wearing. Leather armor. Mirage vest. Oh, adds 1 image to the wearer at the start of the battle. That's actually pretty fucking good. Make an entire trip around the world on Boko. Yeah. And you can win it from a dingleberry. Nice. Ninja suit. Found in the Library of Ancients. You can steal it from page 256. Probably wearing ninja suits. Power Tasuki. Yeah, this later. That's a good one though. 3 strength. Oh, so good. Silver plate. Yeah, nothing good. No. No, 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 no. So there's a lot of accessories in Final Fantasy V and a lot of them kind of crap. Yeah. So what is this? Yeah, angel rings prevent old and zombie, so they're really good. They also have 10 magic evade. I have no idea how many times we've hit them, if at all. So coral rings only have 5, and flame rings only have 5. Elf cape's good. Gauntlet sucks. Genji gauntlet. No, we're not gonna use Genji gauntlet. Oh, prevents the mini status. Steal from Azul Magia. Holy fuck. That's like so difficult. I don't really have to worry about mini either though. Hex ring, add status. Doom. Interesting. Kaiser Knuckle, yeah. Increases attack by 50 if no weapon is equipped. So instead, so this is so stupid. Instead of giving monks the ability to get weapons, they added an accessory that makes monks get 50 attack power at the end of the game. And what really sucks is that Kaiser Knuckle is super hard to get. There's like one of them, and it takes over your accessory slot, which your accessory slot is really nice to have for like utility shit. Like if you're using the Kaiser Knuckle, you can't have a fucking angel ring equipped. Mithril glove, power wrist. We're going back to potatoes to get it. Protect ring. Oh yeah, you can get the protect ring, which adds regen status, which is pretty good. There's like 3 of them. I might get those for grinding, just so we have some HP regen. Unfortunate. Such is the life, boys. 6 deaths and 6 attempts. Sorry. Such is the life. Such is the life we lead. But that's it. We're not doing another attempt. I know. Everybody's going to be disappointed. The hats, they do nothing. 1288 HP left? Damn, that was actually pretty close. Over halfway. 100% Berserker. Wait, what? Might be something here. Okay, whatever. 24/7. Okay. Doom. 100% all Berserkers hat stream. Gonna wear those hats for the rest of the game. It needs to be as slow as possible. Desert Bus can go on forever, but FF5 can eventually end, so it needs to be dragged out. Anything mod the game to allow Berserkers at the start. I'm pretty sure people have done that. It doesn't really change anything, because you'd still just be using knives instead of swords. Like, it wouldn't change much. You might have to grind a little bit. Like I grinded a little bit in whatever that place was, the ship graveyard. I grinded a little bit there because I needed some levels to beat the thing. The hats, they do nothing. Another one. Fucking really? Fine, we'll make it 7. Make it an even 7. But that's it. Because we only got 5 minutes until whatever. I'm switching to ogres. We'll give Lena the guardian knife, because I'm gonna put my faith in Lena. We're switching to ogre axes. And this is legit the last one. Okay. No matter how many times you ask me, this will be the final one. Controller's down. It's out of my hands. Once this ends, it's over. Because it's almost midnight. Ferris missed her first attack. Yeah, I'm sure she did. And I'm sure she'll miss her first attack too. She'll do it every time they'll miss. I mean, if the thing is, if they get a hit, it's a lucky thing. It's not like an unlucky thing. But this is going to be the end, for sure. Nice, Lena. I put my faith in you, and this is how you repay me. You took the hole. Okay, 360. It's 10%. 10% down. Finisark, Electric Circle. Good lord, I was going to peace out. This is the final one. But after this, legit, it's over. So there you go. I can't miss it if it works. I think that's kind of the thing. Like, you got that feeling like, oh god, I don't want to miss the one sandworm attempt that succeeds. Because that would just be fucking awful. I'm sorry if this has been answered, but when is the next Iceborne weapon guide coming out? Never. I made a community post about it. It's no more videos. There is a spreadsheet you can use, which has all my recommendations on it. I'll get you the link right now, since I'm not actually playing the game. I'll link it in just a second. God, it's so slow. Why is Google Drive so slow? Copy link. Paste link. There it is. He's done with Iceborne. Yeah, I'm not playing Monster Hunter anymore. Not Monster Hunter World, at least. I'm just over it. Must be almost 3 for Dave. Yeah, probably. Doom axes are boring. Are boning you hard, by the way. It doesn't matter. Like, we have to get the hits. If we survive a little longer, does that improve our chances of hitting it? No, it's still, there's still a 1 in 6 chance to hit every time. So, I don't know, we get an extra hit. But the Doom axes do more damage, so... Like, we die, like... Dying faster is not a bad thing. Because dying faster means we get more attempts in per hour, you know? It's kind of a mixed bag. I see what you're saying, like... The double counters sucks. But it also doesn't matter, because if we get hits, the hits are stronger, so... It doesn't really matter. The attack and Doom spell make the holes cast Demi twice. I know. But they're our strongest per hit thing. So, like I said, the Demi counters don't really matter. If we get double Demis or not, it doesn't really change anything. We're still gonna whiff, like, over... like 5/6 of our attacks. And we need to land... We need to land enough on the Sandworm to beat it. Yeah, I know about the double Demi. Just hoping the extra damage. Yeah, exactly. I fucking shuffle it like every attempt. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I've done one of every weapon. I've done all Mage Mashers. I've done all Doom Axes, all Ogre Axes. It doesn't make a difference. It's just, when you get lucky and it's over. Man, YouTube stream is like a 25 to 30 second delay. Doesn't sound like too much, but it's a bit long. Yeah, I know. I can't really do any much about it. So rather than 300, it's 600, yeah. It's not like it depends where he is. Because if he's in the front row, he takes more damage. But if he's in the back row, he takes half damage. So if we hit him when he's in the back row, it's good because it's a hit, but it does less damage, so. Less hits, faster kills, yeah. I mean, you gotta think of the probability, I guess, right? Like, if you have to hit him 6 times versus you have to hit him 12 times, the 6 is more appealing. Because even though you're gonna get potentially double counters, like, it's more likely that you hit him 6 times than you hit him 12 times. So, it doesn't matter. For us and the worm, the last attempt. This guy's the wall, man. Galoof's done. He's done so. He's done so. Come on, maybe he gets one more hit off. Now Sap's gonna kill him in a second. It's over. On top of everything, if someone does target Sandworm, has a chance to miss. Oh shit, my thing was auto-running. Yes, it does. But that's it for tonight. We'll stream tomorrow. Probably around 9 o'clock, or 9 p.m. PST, and do another 3 hours of Sandworm attempts, and hope for the best. Let's answer chat and call it a night. Accelerates your death, yeah. Exactly. Just accelerate your death. All you really care about is getting attempts in. Like, it's just numbers. Like, once you get enough attempts in, you'll win. Somewhere in that 1,000 attempts, you'll win. Until yeah, you can miss. I think I have missed. Yeah, I have missed attacks on the Sandworm, which sucks because the axes have terrible accuracy. Like, axes are terrible weapons. Like, they hit hard, but they have a wide damage variance and they have a bad accuracy. So, fucking trash. But yeah, we'll continue this I guess tomorrow. What day? It's tomorrow Thursday? We'll do it tomorrow. Oh shit, it's Thursday today. Means Riverdale's on. Anyways, yeah. We'll continue this tomorrow night at 9 p.m. PST. And maybe we beat the sandworm. Maybe we don't. But I think we're done grinding. Level 40's high enough. I think at this point we are just gonna do sandworm attempts until we beat the sandworm. And then we can move on to greener pastures in Final Fantasy V. So good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. And if you want to watch more madness like this, it'll be tomorrow night at 9 p.m. PST. See you later.